Um, alright, hold on. Aside from making sure the stream is on, let me just tell the game. Alright, and yeah, so if you don't know, I've done like 2 parts because my Wi-Fi crashed out in the middle of the first one, so ignore that. And then in the second one, well, we don't really talk about the second one. The second one I just got tired because it was 3 a.m. But if you want to know how the bracket has been going so far, Raptor, Red Raptor, and Lord Rags faced off against Fate and Orion and won the series 2-1. Sidra and Petra 2-0 Dusk and Thor, the higher seed. Nash and Arcadia, the higher seed, went had scored 2-1 over Rayman and Azoth, moving on to the second round. Bryn and Amethyst beat Reno and Wushong in a major upset in order to go to the second round. Thea and Bodvar, they 2-0'd, somehow surprisingly over Munin and Teros. Magyar and Volkov ended up beating Hattori and Val very effectively in a 2-0 victory. Mordix and Asuri lost to Sentinel and Cassidy, the higher seed, the 4th seed of this tournament, 2-1. Mirage and Onyx, or as I like to call them, the Moronics, had won, by the way, they're the 3rd seed. They won 2-1 over Isaiah and Ada, a very, very, very good set. Diana and Roland 2-0 Tesca and Lucian, the higher seed. A lot of upsets so far, because Thatch and Barraza, another upset, beating Ezio and Vector 2-1. And that's where we ended off. And now we have Yumiko and Core facing off against Nyx and Zariel. Nyx and Zariel are the 6th seed, and they were looking here to progress, as Zariel, you know, I'd say was arguably the best top 8 player outside of top 4. So I gave him that respect and put him up higher. Of course, Ragnar Dusk were really good. A lot of teams doing really well, but, you know, ultimately, we'll have to get into those later. We will be seeing Ragnar and Scarlet next after this set. So the first 2 rounds, if you don't know how this tournament works, here. Whoa, random, okay. So if you don't know, the first 2 rounds are very simple. In the first 2 rounds of both sides, winners and losers, it's best of 3s. Then, on the 3rd round, in the winner's side, it becomes best of 5s, whereas on losers, it's still best of 3s until top 8. It's just a system I use so that it, you know, tournaments aren't 15 to 12 hours. I might honestly start doing 3 rounds in winners of best of 3s so that this isn't 10 hours, because 10 hours is still insane. And I don't have anybody else to like do the tournament with me, so yeah. Very, very unfortunate. But so far, getting into it, red team seems to have a good lead. Also, I can finally see my screen, so I see it's 6 stocks to 6. And right now, red team actually with a decent lead. Oh, Cider on Nyx. Nyx ends up dying. But Zariel's dead. Good side sig there from Yumiko, and now it's a good lead. Okay, alright. A lot of interesting connections right now, trying to take out their foes. Yumiko just spamming ground pound, it's kind of working. Nyx already on red. Zariel, on the other hand, is still yellow as they tie up the stocks 4-4, but unfortunately for Nyx, she might be gone soon on the 2nd stock. We have to see what happened here in game 1. Okay, recovery. Ground pound, dare from Nyx. Oh, and we see on the bottom right hand side, Core ends up taking himself out by Zariel. Actually, unfortunate head bumps there. Okay, and the Cider comes out and they take the lead fully. It's 4 stocks to 2 in their favor of Blue Team. Blue Team completely turning this around despite them having such a major deficit at the very beginning. Little team combo coming out there from Zariel and Nyx. Something just to set up Core. Okay, Nyx seeming to lose her stock soon. Zariel might be joining her. Oh, and Zariel disarmed. Zariel by himself. Oh, and the double KO. Now it's all final stocks. A very good lead for Blue Team. The question is, can they keep it? They just have to take Core out of here, and this will immediately become a great lead for them. Core is really damaged. Nyx off-steezed up, unarmed. Alright. Neutral air, both players on red team are very, very damaged right now compared to Blue Team, who only has 1. Oh, but they could take him out. Whoever takes the first person out. Oh, Nyx survives with that high Nyx defense. And Zariel, oh, but the neutral air coming out. The double hammer. It's actually working. The double whammy. Oh, and the end sig. Zariel trying to clutch this out. Ground pound. Recovery doesn't hit. Oh, down air. Side air. Oh, and the down sig catches Yumiko off guard. And Zariel with the turnaround to take the lead in game one. Oh, and Nyx underperforming a little bit due to that very bad first stock, but outside of that, great game. 5 stocks coming out from Zariel, 4 stocks coming out from Yumiko. Yumiko with almost 700 damage, Zariel with almost 600 damage. Wow, what a great way to start the tournament. At least this part of the tournament. I'm also going to be streaming until we get past the third round, so I'm hoping top 16. Like, I'm hoping once top 16 is decided, then, you know, the stream will be over. So it's like 2.5 rounds, which is insane. Oh, we immediately see red team taking a slight bit of damage, nothing too crazy, but, you know, easily tied up, immediately tied up. Oh, and the down stick coming out from Core. Core not allowing this weapon to happen. Zariel trying to help out his teammate. Ground pound. Okay. Red team evenly damaged compared to blue team, who once again, Zariel being the healthier one on the team. Oh, misses the D-like ground pound, gets a recovery. Neutral air. Oh, the recovery whips. Oh, recovery. A lot of recoveries coming out here on the top. And the neutral air would do it, and the recovery will do it as well. Yumiko taking, Core taking the, you know, making it 6 stocks to 4 right now. Blue team was in this position somewhat a little bit less of a deficit last time. Maybe that will be enough to take lead. Blue team, of course, Nyx taking a lot of damage. Very unfortunate for her. Zariel trying to take out these stocks as effectively as possible. Can they turn this around again? I mean, right now, it's just looking like the double hammer is doing too much damage. Again, hammer being probably the best weapon for these robots. They don't really care what the meta is. Hammer might be meta right now, but for the bots, it's always been meta. Also, Bo has always been meta. Look at Vector. Vector's the champion. Nash, 2-time champion, and once. Oh, and in 2s, you know, Bo won the championship. No, in 2s, I'll say Spear is definitely much better. Oh, what a down set, okay. Finally 6 stocks to 2. Or 5 stocks to 2 now. Okay. Oh, what a save! The neutral air kills. 2 stocks to 2. Oh, but Core handling them on themselves. Nyx trying to cheese the stock right now. Might get it. Oh, whips it by a little bit. Definitely filled the opportunity there. Okay, Zariel taking a good amount of damage right now. They're going to have to find a very big turnaround, or else it's just going to be it for them in game 2. Of course, blue team taking a lot of damage now. Of course, these blasters helping out. Oh, the recovery. Down air. Oh, and Core with a neutral air. Opts not the kill. Okay. Oh, the neutral air comes out. Zariel's still alive. Oh, but Zariel gets taken out, and soon. Holy Nyx. Nyx has 4 stocks to deal with. Can she do it? The down air comes out. And the down air will take her out. Yumiko and Core, who should be already passing. Yumiko averaging 640-ish damage right now. Whereas blue team definitely struggling. Neither of them doing 400 damage. Very underperforming game for blue team. Nyx doing the worst out of the series so far, averaging around 380. Of course, Zariel putting the team on his back right now. Trying his hardest. It really just comes down to who, you know, can Nyx survive long enough at this point. Because Zariel can definitely do it as long as they can take enough stocks and Nyx can, you know, live long enough. Of course, right now Zariel doing the most damage. Down air into ground pound. Team combo with the neutral air reacts. Okay. Neutral air, recovery. Oh, Zariel about to lose his first stock. And he does it. Core taking the first stock of the game. Core with the first strike. Oh, ground pound. Nyx loses her weapon, neutral air. Finally we see a weapon pickup. But it's 6 stocks to 4, and it's a very healthy 6 if you consider how healthy Core is. And right now, it's not looking too good for blue team as they try to take out Yumiko. They're hyper-focusing Yumiko. Zariel switches off. Oh, and tries to take out Core. Core now definitely more damage than he was before. Ground pound will do it. 4 stocks to 4. A fairly unhealthy 4. I won't act like it's healthy, but you know, it's not too unhealthy either. Okay, now it is, because looking at Nyx, she's starting to take a good amount of damage too. Zariel already about to be on his final stock potentially, you know, winner's side. Can he make it? Oh, but Nyx is the one that's taken, that's great! And the recovery saves Zariel actually. And now it's, okay, this is very good from blue team though. If they can take out, you know, Yumiko one more time, they have the potential. Now they have the 2v1 right here. Can they do anything with it? They're 2 damage, so they're not taking too many risks. Oh, and the neutral air will do it, and just like that, it's 3 stocks to 2. But the question is, can they take out Yumiko fast enough? Down air, okay, doing a little bit of damage, focusing on the Core. Trying to even it up, I guess, trying to make a comeback. So far, Nyx doing a great deal of damage right now into the Core. A lot of downers coming out, okay. Oh, and Yumiko, oh, but she comes back. Ground pound. They just need to take core out here and they might have a great 1v2 opportunity. Oh, but Nyx is heavily damaged. This could go either way right now. This could go either way right now, folks. Oh, the side air. Oh, the insect interrupt. The recovery. Now they just have to focus Yumiko. Good side air. Down air. Yumiko can't make it back. And it's a 2v1. The potential for blue team is insane. Unless we can see a core pull off a Zariel like he did in the first game. I don't think this is possible. As long as they pressure the recovery. Another recovery. Another recovery. It whips. The ground pound, the sider doesn't hit. Oh, the down sig whips. Oh, the side recovery. And the down sig, the light into the down sig. And Zariel and Nyx keep themselves alive with the 2v1 and they win it. Nyx popping off in the final game. Whereas we see finally Yumiko have a sub 600 damage game. Core stepping up heavily, but it just wasn't enough, man. Red team did very well that game. Unfortunately, still somehow not enough. That was impressive. That was impressive. They did a lot to still not win that. Like, that's incredible. You gotta really respect the team when they do that much and still can't win. But on the other hand, we got Plague Knight right now, and we got, where is he? Oh right, he's right next to Plague Knight. We got Cross. I do have a skin for Cross. It's disgusting, but I do have a skin for Cross. First time we have all skins on the board, and right now we're looking at Plague Knight, and we're looking at Cross, and we're looking at, okay, this could be a great team. Plague Knight trying to upgrade past the Amethyst. I believe the Amethyst did move on. You know, Ragnar also getting Scarlet. That's a pretty big pickup considering, you know, he got 5th place with Dusk and didn't stick with him. Yeah, Bryn and Amethyst beating Reno and Wuchang in a major upset. That's like, what, 28 seed beating... yeah, seed 28 beating seed 5. Right now we get seed 7, which is Scarlet and Ragnar. Oh, okay. And immediately seeing a major impact. You know, Ragnar, he was really good. I think, honestly, I think Dusk was the better player, but at the very beginning, he wasn't. Oh, and Scarlet gets the top. I was looking at Ragnar, who I thought would die there. Oh, and he gets the ground pound recovery, and it's 4 stocks to 6. Thing is, it's an unhealthy 6. This could definitely turn into something, but right now the team combos coming out onto Plague Knight are pretty dangerous. Scarlet with the hammer doing a lot of damage. Oh, and the side set comes out. The grip with the wake up haymaker from Cross, and the side set comes out from Cross for the double KO. And that gives him a little bit of time to work on the Scarlet stock. Scarlet, fortunately, gets Ragnar back, but Plague Knight doesn't care. Plague Knight said, no, you're still taking all this damage. Scarlet's still interrupting, still getting damage done. Great job out of Scarlet. Ooh, the downside comes out a little too late. Or maybe it was just too far, and maybe misspaced. Oh, ground pound recovery doesn't work. Gets the ground pound himself. Ragnar right now. Oh, Ragnar gets taken off. Wait, no, he makes it back, I thought he wasted his recovery. Oh, the double dare. Able to take out, you know, both opponents down. Okay, ground pound doesn't kill. Down air into nair. Oh, but the recovery coming out from Cross to take the lead. The neutral air will tie it up, and the other one will probably send him out. No, not just yet. Not just yet. Probably looking for an M light, looking for a side light, anything. Okay, side light from here, and the down air. And it's all tied up right now. It's all tied up. Oh, but Cross makes it back first. This gives them potential for another 2v1 on Scarlet. Scarlet trying to make it back. Scarlet, can she make it back? No, she can't! It's all up to Ragnar in the 1v2. Plague Knight with an incredible edge guard there on the left hand side. Whoa, Ragnar getting risky. Okay, got a good amount of damage on the Cross. If you can hyper-focus Cross here and win his interactions, he could potentially turn this into a somewhat winnable 1v1. Oh, but his weapon is taken from him. And it's immediately, oh, and it's curtains. Game 1 goes to Plague Knight and Cross with the incredible edge guard going to Plague Knight, taking 600 damage. Whereas nobody here had less than 500. Even Scarlet, who died early, 517. Clearly, everybody here is able to contribute to their squad, but the question is, who can contribute the very most? And we saw that with Cross and Plague Knight having around, let's say, 1150 damage. Whereas on the other side, there was only about 1040. You know, that's 100 extra damage. That's great damage to have. Of course, I'm pretty sure Ragnar and Scarlet took even stocks with it. I say that Cross had like 4 stocks that game, so of course Plague Knight's still holding his own, dealing the most damage, being able to do the most. Right now though, it's looking like a lead for the red team, as both blue team members actually heavily injured, and the recovery will take both of them out. Ragnar immediately with a double KO and a healthy 6 stocks. to 4 stocks. This is a great lead for Team Red right now. Question is, can they extend it, or will Blue Team be able to, you know, press on and just break it instead? Right now, it's not looking too good for the Red Team. They might just lose 1 stock right here. Oh, across. Oh, they don't go for the cheese. Your Scarlet's still living. Scarlet can still put a little bit of extra credit onto the board, whereas Ragnar's been taken out. Oh, and the Unlight might do it. Nope. I forgot, it's not a kill move anymore. And that recovery will do it. Just like that, Ragnar's left on a 1-shot. Me too. Good amount of damage is coming from Cross alone. Cross being able to manhandle Ragnar right now. He just did all that damage by himself and almost took him out by himself. Clearly, Cross wants some revenge for that first stock. Right now, we're looking at Cross, and his glass is playing incredibly right now. It's like Pavelski. It's like watching Pavelski play Cross. It's insane. Okay, neutral air. Or like watching like Boomy play Chronix, you know. Only instead it's Caspian. Oh, she makes it back. I don't know if he can. Nope. Unfortunately, Caspian can't make it back. And the recovery will make it a double KO. And just like that, Ragnar with 4 stocks taken in this game. Ragnar going berserk in terms of killing. And he immediately takes a recovery, as I say. Oh, and that ground pound Cinderella would have left, and she can't make it back. And Ragnar left in the 1v2. He immediately goes and picks up the axe. But will that be enough? Double gauntlets is a very nasty thing to fight off. Okay, and immediately, you know, Plague Knight just putting the damage and the hurt. Oh, getting the team combos. Oh, she would have been able to interrupt. Oh, but Plague Knight, he makes it back. Just like that. It's up to Cross. And Ragnar gets the stock. It's a 2v1. Can, you know, Scarlet just be able to take most of the frontline damage? Because that's what they need right now. They need Scarlet to take pretty much every hit. In the end, taking to the down save. What a team combo. And Scarlet and Ragnar stay alive, the 7th seed. Ragnar with 600 damage. 5 stocks taken by Ragnar. An incredible performance there from the Dragon. Scarlet's still doing really good. Don't disrespect her, you know, 500 damage per. You know, Ragnar's still like 580, 570 per. Cross now like 560, you know. Unfortunately, Plague Knight, 384 damage. You need to contribute a little bit more considering he had the most damage last game. He had an off game, but, you know, if they can make it back into that 500s, everybody, I think that it might go back in Blue Team's favor. And this is the map to do it, because this map is unpredictable. This map has had lead changes in the middle of the game. It's had momentum changes in the middle of the game. It's had 3 stocks. It's had everything that you need. And I mean 3 stocks in 1v1s. Like, it's had everything. I'm pretty sure the only time we saw a 5 stock win, because we've never seen a 6 stock win. Bots aren't that good. And the only time we saw a 6 stock win was actually on this map. If not this map, then Demon Island, because like that was all last turn, right? Okay. Oh, and the Cider comes out, taking out Cross. Immediately Red Team with a good lead. Oh, can Ragnar make it back? No, he cannot. And it's all up to Scarlet in the 1v2. Can she take out this stock? Ground pound. Oh, she gets recovered, but oh, the neutral air. Scarlet makes it back. She might lose her stock soon. That won't be good for Ragnar. She kind of needs Ragnar needs to put on a lot of damage onto both of his opponents in order to make this a more even fight. Because Scarlet is heavily damaged, and if he gets put into a 1v2 very early, that's not going to be good because they'll be both healthy. Right now, looking at Cross taking a lot of damage. Cross might actually lose his 2nd stock, go to final before in game 3. The neutral into the Cider. What a move there from the airborne Scarlet. Her lance going crazy. And stock's on his final stock. Cross is on his final stock. She has every single stock taken so far in the game. Right now, Ragnar also doing a lot of damage, being able to set up these KO potential options for his teammate. You know, Red Team's great momentum right here. Of course, both of them can die right now, and it'll be 3 stocks to 3. Unfortunately, it'll be an unhealthy 3. Oh, but Scarlet loses hers right after Ragnar. This is not a long time 1v2 option. They're going to need to figure out something, because look at Plague Knight's health. And Cross is on final stocks. Of course, Ragnar is too, but they're going to have to figure it out. Just like that, Plague Knight's on his final stock as well. Stops there. And the side set comes out from Plague Knight. Picks up the weapon. Okay, in the side air, and immediately disarm Cross, and the biggest disadvantage of the game, neutral air, ground pound. They're not even bothering to focus on Plague Knight. This could be his chance to deal a lot of damage. They're just going to get this kill out. The side air doesn't do it just yet, but this is their chance to get damage. Oh, in the recovery! 2 stocks to 2! She just needs this kill on the Cross. The side air is not enough. The downsig. Oh, but the downsig again! Cross needs to stay alive for the dream to live on. Cross just needs to stay alive, that's all it takes. Can Scarlet prove that she was a more worthy teammate than Dusk? Oh, the ground pound, very ambitious. Cross playing incredible defense right now. Oh, but she couldn't kill. The Cider does it. She's heavily damaged. That Cider almost takes her out by itself. She has no dodge. Oh, beside her. Okay. Playing it very patiently, playing it very passively, playing it calculated. Oh, the down air. Ground pound. Recovery. Beside her whips. The neutral air. The ground pound into the side air. And play ignite with the clutch. Oh my goodness. I literally don't know what to say. I am in awe. These two both did 600 damage. Scarlet was 794 damage. The first person to lose while doing 700 damage. And you can't even say Ragnar had a subpar game. He still pulled his weight. It was just kind of like the fact that Cross played immaculate defense, set, playing that up perfectly, just for the one, the one hit KO and it's over. The one-two punch, Oh, and we actually have a returning team. One of the few teams that stuck together. Oddly enough, I wouldn't have thought that the second round exit would have stayed together. But they want to make it work, I guess. And maybe I'll just have to keep them that way because Artemis and Mako are back. They are back. And they're ready. Because right now, guess who they're facing off against? Well, let me tell you. It's Caspian. You don't know who else they're facing off against? A fraud. I'm just kidding. Jae Yoon, who got top 12 last time. Caspian, I think, also got top 12. So this is, yeah, with Teska. Both of these players got top 12 teaming up. They said, you know what, let's split off. Because I know Jae Yoon and Kaya were having issues because Kaya was basically being better. And, Kaya wanted a new teammate entirely. Somebody with a fresh resume, maybe try to pick somebody up that's underrated, help them out, lead them a little bit further. But right now, Jae Yoon, with the buff to Greatsword, fun fact, doing a good amount of damage here on Namako. Double Greatsword, very interesting. Magyar is also on the stream. Oh, and Artemis got taken out in the double KO from Caspian. Immediately seeing a great change here in the sword coming out. It's going to be very annoying. Sword probably being a top 3 weapon, at least right now in today's meta. Talking about bots, by the way, because the bots meta is completely different. They care more about speed and effectiveness and kill potential than anything else. Oh, double end light. Oh, no, ground pound whips. Oh, and the down stick from Mako. Okay. Trying to make it work here. Oh, and the side light finisher takes Jae Yoon out. How ironic. The down air sending Caspian all the way back. He can't make it. The recovery immediately from Jae Yoon. Oh, you try to go for D-light, but down stick. Oh, you just get the finisher. Oh my goodness. Okay, neutral air. Side stick comes out, can't kill. Mako still on 3 stocks. This could be very bad because right now James on his final. Oh, never mind. Mako finally goes down to last stock. Okay, I read that wrong. And blue team with the lead. I forgot about that double K at the very beginning of the game. But yeah, right now blue team with a very good lead. And oh my god, Artemis is out of there. It's a 1v2 and there's 3 stocks to 1. There's no way that, Mako can clutch something like this unless James dies. There's really no way unless Jae just gets 0 to death right now. Or kills himself. That's a great way to do it too. But, you're going to have to go through Caspian, and Caspian's another great player. I'm surprised that he and Teska broke up because both him and Teska were doing great. Teska being the consistency. Oh, and the recovery comes out. Just like that, Caspian and Jae take game 1. Nobody on the field doing 500 damage. But Mako, oddly enough, did the most. Of course, Caspian having 5 stocks for the team. Doing an insane amount of KO efficiency despite only having 430 damage, 435, 436. That's great damage right there. Okay, 6 stocks to 6, starting off on Western Air Temple. Want to change the scenery. Okay, double unlit finisher. Oh, into a couple of the Qatar combos. Forgot there's 2 Qatars and 2 great swords. 1 scythe, 1 lance, and one gauntlet. 1 pair of gauntlets. And yeah. Okay, recovery comes out. Ground pound, no recovery because you already used it. Down air. The down stick doesn't come out, doesn't hit. Oh, what a punish. And the recovery takes out Mako. Now we're going to work on this edge guard. Trying to find a way to take her out. They don't like taking off the side unless it's a side air or something from blasters, really. The bots don't usually take off the side. Oh, I know I said that when the game-winning kill last time was side air, but, you know, that was more like down. Yeah. They usually don't, it was like a side air. Okay, you know, red team oddly enough with the lead. Of course, that can be diminished very quickly as Mako is heavily damaged and, you know, obviously so is Artemis. Artemis pretty much dead. Recovery will do it, and just like that, they get the 2v1. Oh, the ground pound comes out too late. The down zig, disarms, ground pound, and the neutral air from J.U. to finish it. Now it's 4 stocks to 3, but it's an unhealthy 4. This can always be another lead for the blue team, or for the red team. Yeah, and let us send J.U. far left. And immediately we see J.U. Oh, he makes it back, never mind. Oh, and then the Inlet actually avoids the down air from J.U.'s sword. Just like that, J.U. makes it back though. But it's 3 stocks to 3 and a healthy 3 versus an okay, now it's a healthy 2 stocks to healthy 3. If they can take out Mako here, once again, that'll be their win condition. Is getting this 2v1. Oh, neutral air. Or neutral light finisher. A lot of damage getting put onto Artemis right now. They're kind of hyper-focusing the personal 2 stocks. Oh, and that's Caspian. He's out of there. And now a 1v2 for the other player. And Mako just handling business with his greatsword. Oh, yeah, I have a skin for Mako. I gotta put that on. And that's going to be it. As Mako and Artemis do 600 damage, 1200 combined. Where again, we don't see more than 400, you know, we don't see more than 500 damage. We didn't even see 500 damage out of you know, the team. So that's pretty interesting there. Do I have a skin? No, okay. So yeah, I guess we're just going to be moving on into game 3. Just a very simple, great game from Team Red. Artemis being able to outlive their opponents long enough and Mako being able to deal the damage. It's a very odd way of playing, but I guess it works for them because Mako does all the, kind of like how Ragnar and Scarlet played, where like, you know, Mako did all the, you know, Ragnar did all the combo damage, and Scarlet would do like, you know, damage on the other player, you know, hefty damage. And then Scarlet would usually get the kills unless Ragnar had axe. Which in most occasions Ragnar was on guitars. Unfortunately, Scarlet wasn't ever clutch. I'll definitely say she was probably an upgrade from Dusk. Dusk would have probably died immediately. Oh, and Caspian manhandling Mako on the right side. Immediately puts work on Artemis. Artemis almost dead there. Pretty much another recovery will do it. Yeah, and that recovery from Sword doesn't do it. But the team combo's coming out right now from you know, blue team. It's great. I mean, Mako's already orange, and this is before they die. Because they're definitely dead. Just gotta give us like a side air from Lance will do it. Or that side air to ground pound. Waiting it out. Oh, gets ground pounded. What a read from Artemis, and she takes him out. Oh, she takes him out too. Side light. Down air. Side light again. Artemis might make it back. She will, but Mako's on final stocks. This is not good for blue or red team at all. And now it's 4 stocks to 3. Blue team with a great lead right now. Doesn't seem like much, but a full stock lead is a full stock lead. And 1v1s, that could be the difference between a win and a comeback. Oh my goodness. But she's able to make it back to the end light. A lot of good damage being put on Mako. Mako might die right here. Mako might actually just honestly die right here. Oh, but she's putting a lot of damage on Jaehoon. He's not going out without a fight. And the side set comes out. It's 3 stocks to 3. Can they put on the damage on him? No, they can't. He's down 6. Avoids Artemis as best he can. Okay, dodges in. And the sword. As soon as Mako's gone. Oh, but Jaehoon's gone! And so is he! It's over! It's 3. There's no way. It's 3. Oh, but Artemis might take one stock out. If he can take Mako out, this is winnable. He's going to have to pull. Oh, red team from last set. Okay, this is winnable. But it all just depends on how well you can react here. Oh, the ground pound. It might be over already. It might be over already, Artemis. Just untouchable for some reason. Oh, the M-Light sends him far. Dodges out of it. And the side light recovery will do it just like that. Red team, the complete turnaround there. The upset team of defense. To be honest, there's a lot of upsets going on right now. And Artemis with the 700 damage. Caspian 576. At this time, Jaehoon playing subpar. Of course, Mako had to pick up a little bit of slack. Barely not doing what, you know, her pay grade requests. But nothing too crazy. Nothing too great. Of course, now we're moving on to the next set. After that great set you know, from Artemis and Mako. Just simple, powerful game there. Artemis definitely being the MVP of that set, being able to take out Jane consistently, and just being able to take out whoever was final stock consistently when they really needed it to just get a little push over the edge. And right here we see Black Man Bad, also known as Olgrim, and you know his teammate will be Jollatron. I wonder how this will work. We'll probably see a Cody Phazon type of team with Olgrim taking most of the hits. Whereas on the other hand, Kaya and Koji are probably just going to be going for team combo damage. If not, just slightly bits of chip every now and then. But we'll go to the Gear Temple first. Gear Temple, a great map to start on because it's just unpredictable and anything could happen. I think most teams agree that, you know, pretty much this is like the wake-up game. This is a wake-up call for a losing team, and especially if they lose by a lot. Right now, it looks like Jala's not even going to be able to play because she can't even pick up a weapon. She's doing a little bit of damage, finally picks up the sword, but Koji immediately putting more work onto her. Fun fact, Yumiko and Koji both lost, and I think Yumiko is in losers again, whereas Koji so far not looking too bad. Yeah, Yumiko is and Core are both in losers right now after losing to Zara on Nyx. Oh, the raw side heavy, and blue team trying to take a lead here. Of course, Koji can't make it back. Neither can Kaya. Never mind. She'll get insect though. That'll immediately give an opportunity for a 2v1. Oh, he picks up the weapon instantaneously. Did not hesitate to pick it up. Oh, the M-Light almost takes him out. The ground pound doesn't do it. The recovery won't hit. Trying to find this kill on Olgrim. Recovery. Oh no, double recovery. Double recovery would have definitely done it there. The M-Light and the N-Sig. Koji with the double knockout right now. That's great damage. That's great deals. Great beans. Right now, just good stuff coming out from the red team. Kind of sleek. A good lead, of course, not the greatest. Koji being fairly damaged. Decides to take him out. It's immediately tied up. The thing I'll say, it's a lead for the blue team. Now that, even though, actually no, Jala's the one that's heavily damaged. It would have been better if Olgrim was. Of course, Jala being great at dealing damage, and right now, Kaya won't make it back. Blue team definitely with the lead now, but, you know, anything can still happen. You take out, all you gotta do is take out this Jala, and this is immediately a winnable game. But, you know, Olgrim's just not allowing for anything like that to happen. Just taking Koji all the way to the left side. Oh, D-Light Share. Side light, no side air. Oh, the side air on Olgrim, the ground pound on Jala. Jala fighting for her, you know, turning the life right now. At least in game one. Nothing coming out to hit Jala. Not yet. The ground pound will definitely do it, and it's 2v1. Of course, Koji has to step back, but he doesn't care. He's not scared. He says, you know what, I'll be decoy. He'll probably try to hyper-focus me, and you can get all the damage in. It's not working too well. Okay, ground pound dare, double ground pound to disarm. This is going to be a winning game for the red team so far. And that sider will do it just like that. Koji probably taking, what, 5 stocks? No, 3 to 3. Wow, very even. But Koji with 700 damage. Incredible game from Koji. Definitely considering what happened last tournament, where I'm pretty sure he got 2-0'd and then 2-0'd again. He got 2-0'd by Mordex and Burrows, I know that much. The other thing I know is that Koji was not performing this well. Koji's definitely stepping up in the couple of weeks that was before Summers, whatever, the July tournament. And yes, I will be doing ones probably next week. Probably next Sunday, to be honest. Like, actually on time and everything. Like, once I'm done, you know, probably start it on Saturday, like late night, and then, you know. Oh, down air. Jala doesn't make it back. Kaya! I don't even care about what's going on. Oh, top side, he almost got a double KO there. Instead, they're going to force the side air, and they're going to immediately double the low defense legend. They're trying to take, you know, they're trying to 2-0. They're trying to go for a 2-0. They don't care about all this other 2-1s and upsets and all that. No. Kaya and Koji just want to move on. Which is pretty funny because Kaya and Koji are the higher seed due to Kaya, you know, placing well last time. Maybe Kaya found her teammate in Koji. Maybe the Acno team is what they need because right now, it's 5 stocks to 3. That's a 2-stock lead, of course. Let's definitely say it could be 4 stocks to 3 soon. But it's a hefty lead for the red team. Hefty lead, despite Kaya, you know, being heavily damaged and not being dead. That's still a good amount of, that's still a great lead. As long as they can put on good damage on a Jala again, this probably is their game to lose. Oh, and she dropped that. That's definitely going to be their game to lose. If she keeps dropping things like that, that's guaranteed damage. Oh, the recovery kills. The 2v1. Blue team kind of turning this around. This lead's definitely in blue team's favor now. It's very slight. Oh, but Koji immediately comes back in, sword in hand. Oh, and the side sig disarms, picks up the spear, trying to get some team damage down. Not trying to let Koji die yet. Not really doing any damage to Koji, okay. Koji finally got out damage. Oh, and Kaya goes down her last stock first. Okay, will this be like last game where they both go to final stocks, but then Ulgrim dies? Looking like it, and Ulgrim does die. Jala just needs to perish as well. Oh, the recovery, the initial ground pound, the recovery doesn't hit. It's the ground pound. That might actually mean that Koji just make it back. Oh my god, there's a chance. There's a chance for the blue team to win this. Oh, but the ground pound does it. And Kaya waiting so patiently for the recovery to come out. And Kaya with a 500 damage game. Koji, of course, stepped down a lot in this one. Ulgrim stepping up heavily. But Kaya and Koji take it. And oddly enough, we don't get to see Caspian versus Plague Knight again. At least not yet. Now we'll be moving on to the losers bracket, where we're going to be seeing a lot of teams that I think should have won, that didn't. Starting off with a great team to start off with, actually. Because we're getting Thor and we're getting Dusk. We're getting a good team right here. But you want to know what else is a great team? Okay, first of all, no, we'll be back. Short intermission. We got Razov coming up, and Razov is great. If you don't like Team Razov, Loki, you're kind of cringe, because this is two different, you know, Mr. 600, which is Azov, if you don't know, and that's Rayman, great player. Of course, Dusk, another great player. You know, being able to top 5 with Ragnar last tournament. The question is, can they do it again? Can he even exceed his expectations? Can he even top 8 this tournament? Because right now he's in losers, and he's either going to have to make the greatest losers run ever, to just to get to top 8. It would be an incredible losers run, because that's 4 straight sets in losers. You know, same thing for Rayman, for Team Razov here. Azov trying to make it past the second round this time, but the Stomp and Sig is a true combo, and just like that, Team Red with a great lead. The down Sig, no. Thor's combo confirms are insane. That's a combo, by the way. There was no reaction. The side air crack down Sig. Oh my, down heavy, whatever you want to call it. The breakdance. That was another confirm there. Oh, Dusk, very good damage right now. Oh yeah, double axe. That's another thing you have to deal with. Oh, but immediately, axe being meta. Oh, and Rayman's in the spawn stock already. Just like that, Thor immediately putting on pressure, and that allows Dusk to take a great lead. Of course, this is an amazing. This is a massive lead. This is like a full 2-stock lead essentially. Even if Dusk dies here, this is still like a full stock lead at the very least. And it's not even going to be that. It's 5 stocks to 2. It might even be 5 stocks to 1 soon. It will be, because Rayman doesn't make it back. Oh my goodness. Dusk is dominating. Dusk has 3 stocks. And guess who has the other 2? It's Thor, who might be dominating as well. Oh my god. Oh, finally loses that stock. It's 3 stocks to 1 though. You're going to have to do a lot of damage right now. Dusk, proving why he's also a top 1s player. Having a top 8 placement. I think he's been kind of just a perennial 12th after that. I'll have to check that fact after, but right now, blue team in complete disarray. This is not looking good for them whatsoever. Like, blue team is just not playing, essentially. This game was not theirs to play. And just like that, red team with a 3-stock victory, both having, you know, pulled their weight greatly, whereas Rayman and Azov both, Azov finally a terrible game. A game where I would say he was terrible. He did like half of what he usually does. I'm trying to remember something about Dusk and ones. Okay, Dusk did get 5th, but once, and he didn't get another placement in top 8. So yeah, he's kind of been a perennial like all-star, I guess. I'll call him, whereas like he's making top 12, which is still great. You're in the top half, but like. And right now, Dusk is still super healthy compared to the rest, at least. Saddle will take himself all the way to the left. Yeah, these team combos that have... Oh, the down sig! In the side air! Azoth, a complete turnaround of what was going on the side. I will definitely take Dusk out, and just like that, Rayman and Azoth with a unhealthy lead, but can definitely become healthy as long as they just don't get hit. And they're covering each other so well. Oh, and Thor, but the recovery, it's 3 stocks to 6, 3 stocks to 5. This is a complete turnaround of game 1. And then ground pound into another one. The ground pound into the last hit is insane. Just for extra security. And they're just covering options up there. Rayman could have honestly lost his stock up there if they would have played that recovery, you know, if Thor would have pushed it out. Oh, and the N-Sig, into the recovery, just like that, it's 3 stocks to 3, they immediately tied it up, they didn't even hesitate. They said, you know what, Azoth, whatever, and Azoth just couldn't do anything. Azoth couldn't save, Azoth couldn't interrupt, and now Azoth getting pieced up at the top left, top of the screen. Of course, bow is still a great weapon, axe as well, but not as great as hammer, which we've seen obviously with Thor. The sides are coming out from the orb. Oh, the D likes to set up the side air. Oh, and the recovery doesn't take him out. Down air, completely interrupting Rayman, not allowing Rayman to affect this game greatly. As Thor, if Thor goes down, it's pretty much curtains for red right now. Oh, the down air, ground pound, recovery, just like that. They just need to take Rayman out, and they do it with the down sig. Thor is dominating on this final stock. A complete change of events. Red team with a big lead here. But, you know, you know, the only way that Azoth has a chance at winning this, aside from dishing out damage, but he won't be able to make it back, and that will be 2-0 for Dusk and Thor. Rayman and Azoth can't make it. Rayman clearly doing terrible, doing worse than last time, but Azoth, almost 600 damage, lived up to his name. Of course, Dusk with 600 and Thor with 500. An incredible losers play right there. That was so simple, so finicky, so finesse. It was amazing. That was exactly what I wanted to see out of the boss. That was almost exactly what I wanted to see out of the boss. That was just great gameplay, and now we see Reno and Shang. So he got 5th, I think, at the last tournament. You know, great team, don't get me wrong, these guys are great. I kept them together because their synergy was so great, but right now, you know, they lost in the first round. They could be out completely right now, because we do have a great team here. We have 2 top 1v1 players. Teros with both a 5th and, oddly enough, Teros both with a 5th and an 8th place. You know, proving, most recent, I think he got 5th to Ember. Great player there, you know, great bot, nothing too bad about him. But we also have the most recent grand finalist, you know, grand finals loser, I guess we'll say, you know, the 2nd place Moonin, who still hasn't really achieved anything in 2s. I think last time in 2s she didn't do anything at all. I think she might have been a first round exit. Yeah, so far, I mean, they're going up against one of the top 2s teams right now, so they're going to have to work harder for it. Because these are, all 4 of the weapons that they're using are actually great. Orb, blasters, you know, spear, gauntlets. Whereas on the other hand, you know, axe, great 2's team. Of course, scythe, in theory, a great 2's team, so, or 2's weapon. And on top of that, bow, great 2's weapon. A lot of great 2's weapons. So, like, you know, bow and scythe, good 2's weapons. You know, orb, a good 2's weapon. Spear, a great 2's weapon. Same with hammer and axe, both great 2's weapons. Gauntlets also like good 2's weapons. Like really, they're just using like 3 out of like the 4. Like on screen, you see all 4 of the best 2's weapons. You have, you know, just in Reno, or just in Wu Shang and Teros, the 4 pioneers of 2's basically. No punish, and the recovery comes out, and just like that, it's 3 stocks to 6. What is this? Reno is dominating. He's taking every stock, and he's about to take a 4th. He's got to take some homework as well. Oh my goodness, he can't make it back. Reno with 4 stocks before he's finally shut down. Teros, it's 4 stocks to 2. Healthy on all sides, but you have to make an incredible comeback over one of the best 2's teams. Like this is like a Delta TM type team, or like Cody Travis and Phazon type team. Like you're not really gonna be seeing these guys that, you know, that crazy. It's funny to me how Cody and Phazon, like these 2 were mid and 2s and in 1s, and then all of a sudden, like Cody became great in, you know, in 1s in 2020, and then, you know, Phazon became great in 2s and 1s, and right now it's 4 stocks to 1. I think Moon is just dead. It really just takes like one thing, like one recovery, pretty much any vertical hitbox, and We'll probably see the kill here. Or the ground pound now. Cider will definitely do it, and just like that, 4-stock victory for Reno and Shang. Reno with 584 damage and 5 stocks taken. Whereas we see here, Taros with only 2 stocks taken. Nobody with 400 damage on that team. Around 1150 damage again on left hand side. Or no, like 1100 actually. And on the blue team, no more than 700. I don't think it was even 700, to be honest. Maybe 660, 680 around there. No, because he had 366, so yeah, about 700. Like just about 701. Oh, and the ground pound takes him in and out. Oh, but she cheeses blows with the sauce. Reno makes it back. Never mind. Oh, Reno with the clutch recovery. If he didn't get that, if she would have stuffed the recovery, it was actually over. Oh, she's trying to interrupt. Didn't get it. Ground pound. Still unable to take out Reno. This is a bigger difference. I guess the platform's actually working out to their favor. I think last time they only had one on Apocalypse. Ground pound recovery. Cider. Immediately we're seeing blue team with a good lead. Oh, didn't go for the side stick again. Oddly enough. Oh, the dealer. Oh, what a move. Just like that, it's 5 stocks to 3, so definitely not as big of a lead as we saw red team have, but still a great lead on the side, so we'll take both of them on. Just like that, it's 3 stocks to 3. Completely tied up. If anything, it's in red team's favor as they have a weapon advantage. Never mind, immediately picking up weapons. Reno's unarmed, never mind. I was completely wrong about that. Reno barely makes it back even though he kind of bumped it. Okay, and immediately still impacting unarmed. Oh, Taros makes it back. Sean makes it back. But right now, it's great potential. It's great time. Oh, and the answer comes out. What a great way to set that up, too. The axe definitely doing great right now. Bow. Okay. And the ground pound will do it. And the answer to reverse is just like that. It's down to 1 stock to 3. Blue team a complete turnaround despite the dominant victory that was game 1. 4-stock victory. Could become a 3-stock victory. Which means that by statistics, the next game will end with a 2-stock victory. But right now, Taros and Moonin combining for 900 damage, whereas Wushang and Reno, they actually barely have 700. No, they don't even have 700 damage. Sure, it's because Wushang is 286. Wushang completely different from what happened in the first game. Of course, Reno still doing the most damage for his team, still kind of putting the team mostly on his back. And we're back for the Western Minutes Temple. I don't know if it's the first time we've seen these 2 teams fight here. I know it isn't. I know it is. Actually, not remember Apocalypse, but you know. Again, this is the map that changes all leads, breaks everything, breaks all the rules of the game. Oh, Bothalla right now, just the team combos and the double KO. Blue team is pushing this even further. Blue team is even pushing this even further than what red team, because red team was still unhealthy, and they just continued the pressure. You know, blue team is healthy. Blue team is healthy as hell. Like, that's insane. Like, blue team is not barely as damaged as red team was, which means, oh, if he would have gone for a recovery there, that could have actually killed. Oh, and the side will do it. Side light, D-light, the dare, or Sayer, my bad. The Sayer does it. And just like that, 4 stocks to 4, of course. Fairly healthy for both teams. Definitely healthy for blue team, who had a great lead, but kind of starting to fall apart. Again, leads do not matter. Leads do not exist on this map. Nothing exists on this map except for a kill onto Wushang. Oh, and the D-light recovery will do it just like that. Wushang's put into a 1v2. This is not good. He needs to just back away. 4 stocks to 2. I might have been right about that 2-stock victory thing right now. Because Taros might be going soon. Oh, the side sig. Unable to just hit Taros at all now. Okay. Side light Sayer. From far left. Oh, the Ensa coming out from Moonin. Definitely using that a lot compared to what real Moonin players do, which is nothing. Does go for like an M-light. Oh, this might actually be a 2-stock victory because so far, oh, and it's down to final stocks. I might have been wrong. Maybe it was the 4-stock victory. Oh, and the recovery to interrupt the combo. And unfortunately for the blue team, Taros and Moonin will be moving on. Zhang and Reno are first round exits, and if you want, you may call them frauds. Because that is the 5th seed going down in the first round. It was an incredible set though. I can't disrespect blue team. Blue team and red team both having flashes of dominance, but fortunately blue team was able to keep it up. Oh yeah, I do have skins for Ronin. Forgot about that. Next we have the biggest fraud in, Brawlhalla history. I should not put it on the skin because it's disgusting. Teaming up with somebody who really isn't as popular, and they're in losers first round so far, so it's not looking too great. Whereas on the other hand, I can't do it. I cannot do it. I'm sorry. I still can't I still can't. Even after all this time, I still can't. It's disgusting. It's egregious. It's horrid. But yeah, we get Mordex and Asuri, Team Furry as I like to call them. Because, well, my fault. Let me put on the right skins. Let me respect the legends. Every legend on the screen having a skin, except I forgot to put it onto Val. Goofy off. Alright, here we have Mordex, Asuri, facing off against, well, Kunoichi Val and the real Kunoichi Hattori. And just like that, we're gonna get into it.
3, 2, 1,
and we see the guitars pick up. Okay, immediately I see the team combos coming out from the red team. Whereas we see true combos coming out from the blue team. Oh, it doesn't get that pickup, but of course. Oh, the down sig. Oh no, that was side sig. That was fast. That has to be side sig. Okay, recovery gets interrupted by the Nair. Okay, side air, ground pound. Oh, and Hattori takes herself out, but Mordex. Oh, never mind. Hattori just got pressured by Suri. Well, on the other hand, we saw, Mordex pressuring Val greatly too. And took whips. And took whips again. Oh, and the reversal coming out from Hattori. Down air from Mordex. He's kind of 1v2ing right now. He's doing it successfully, able to bring them over the stage, off stage, and kind of just not take any hits. It's a perfect way to play it. Unfortunately, though, you are the team with a great lead, so I don't know if doing that is the best move. Not interrupting the Satori M-Lights, or just any of the Satori spear damage right now. Oh, the side tick gets interrupted in the side air. We'll do it. Oh, try to go for down sig, didn't work out, side air. And Sig. She's disarmed, the down air will do it. Never mind, she makes it back. Oh, and she gets extra credit for it too. Definitely gonna put out the stock as long as possible. The recovery coming out. The Asuri makes it back. Moore's trying to take hits, I guess, I don't know. Oh. Side air will do it. That one I know for a fact after all the lies that I've said recently. Oh. Oh, doesn't. Does he have enough? Oh, yes he does, that recovery. Okay, now they're back to a heavily damaged 2-stock lead over the opposing team. Of course, Satori working on that with a Dare Sair. Oh, and the side sig and Asuri back into a 1v2. This could be grave. No, she gets a neutral air. And immediately team combos coming out. Gauntlets and guitars. This is oddly a great weapon pairing for these two. Oh, but the sword being incredibly interrupted right now. Oh, she makes it back. She disarms. She's able to disarm, which is great for red team. But let him get that. Yeah, the side light recovery will do it. Down air, neutral air. Oh, it doesn't get the dare. Would have been a great team combo to start. Side air. And the down air will do it for sure. And team red, Mordex and Asuri both 570 plus. Whereas we see 40 and 600 damage, so pretty much everybody did either average or better. Hattori doing the most damage on the board, 642, almost 2 600 damage games from Mordex and Asuri though. Compared to Val's 480. Pretty much everybody had 90 on, at least 90 on, Val, which is probably the big reason why. Oh, and immediately we're seeing a lot more SIGs coming out. Oh, the side SIG. A lot more SIGs hitting as well. A lot of more connections. And the ground pound to interrupt, but unfortunately not enough to kill yet. Oh, side SIG whiffed! It's interrupted by the downer! Oh, we see that side SIG there. Oh, Neutralite doesn't get the Sair. Another Sair. Nair. Trying to work on a Hattori. Ground pound Sair. He's gonna ground pound again. Sideline into Nair. Mordek's trying to figure out a way to kill. Okay. Neutralite will do it, but the side will also do it. The Unlight. And the ground pound. And Val taking the lead. Maybe Val isn't a front. Okay. I spoke too soon. And it's completely even now. Well, not anymore. As you see a slight lead for the red team. Once again. Okay. There. Ground pound recovery. Doesn't get the nair. Doesn't get the. Okay, doesn't get the recovery. Trying to find that kill on Hattori. Trying to find it fast before he takes too much damage. Oh, the team combo coming out. The recovery still doesn't kill Hattori. Still can't get that dare combo to work. Okay. Gets it there. The downer will do it, and just like that, a 2-stock lead for red team, and it's much healthier than they had at first, because they didn't even have one. So, this is great. Oh, ground pound recovery. Another recovery. Keeps Monix up there. While Hattori is kind of just getting pieced up by this guitar is just entirely. The most damage she did is in a class, the downer whiffs. Okay. We're just seeing a lot of attacks on our recovery. Okay. Another recovery, but it gets dodged out of the way. This is an unhealthy 2-stock, so Mornix is about to come in. They need to find this 1v2 right now. This 2v1 needs to turn into a heavy damage, and it turns to good damage. Oh, the first on Hattori, and he's gonna get it onto Val, and it's 2-0 clean over Hattori and Val. A major upset, by the way. Getting more upsets than, you know, top seed wins. Just like that, Mornix and Desuri again. High 500s. Well, sorry, mid 500s, but still. Whereas we see Tori and Bell still pulling their weight. They're just, I guess, not doing good enough. I don't really understand what's going on with this team, but something's going on. And I'm not gonna get to the bottom of it, because right now I'm looking at Isaiah and I'm looking at Ada and I'm thinking, how did this team get into losers? Well, I'll tell you, it was 2 moronics. So don't get too hyped, because it was definitely not a bad team taking them down, which means these guys could still be good. They were just overshadowed by the 3rd seed. On the other hand, I don't really know what to say to Tuscaloosa, because I'm pretty sure they were the higher seed. So, yeah, it's different. If I can check. Tuscaloosa were the higher seed over Diana and Roland, who were surprisingly an incredible team. We're going to get into game 1. Okay. And we see immediately downer pickup and the boots pickups. So these are probably the weapons that they want for the team combos. But right now they're focusing on just getting damage onto Ada. Probably that's exactly what red team did, you know, in order to win their set. Is focus onto Ada, let Isaiah cook you, because he's probably gonna only be able to hit one person while Ada is basically dead. I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it for Ada's stock. And the downer Isaiah is also out of there. Just what I was saying. You can ignore Isaiah, put on a little bit of extra damage on him whenever you can, of course, if you're not fighting Ada. When you are fighting Ada, though, make sure you get as much damage as possible, because you want to be effectively KOing her. Her being the lowest defense legend on the board makes it very hard, because, you know, pretty much everybody else has moderate to high defense. The only one, I mean, there's 2 high defense legends on both teams, those being Isaiah and, you know, Lucian with 7 and 6, that's high defense. Well, 6 is like moderate, but high moderate, it's like the intermediate. Or 7 plus is high. Oh, trying to see the combos, okay. Now 11 damage being put on. And really kind of was saying just siders. Kind of switching it up for the edge guard. Oh, the NSIG cuts. Oh, when Teska's gone, and the lead goes in the red team's favor, they can do something about this. Sider takes her out. Ground pound into D-Light, Sair confirmed. Oh, doesn't get a, goes for a ground pound instead of a Sider. Odd. Okay, side pick doesn't connect. I'm nearly seeing the team combos come out. The setups, the NSIG. Ada's almost dead. Ada's almost out of the smash. But Isaiah's so heavily damaged. And the side sig will do it. Ada's out of there. Ground pound will not take him out just yet, courtesy of the high defense. Decided we'll do it, but he's down to final stock. What a way for them to just demolish Ada's health. Just 2 different team combos was enough. The recovery comes out. Again, the weapons that can hang in the air the longest. Kind of just bother, and that will do it. And Tesca and Lucian take game 1 convincingly. Tesca having 4 stocks with only 415 damage KO efficiency. Lucian with 572 damage, whereas red team, nobody did more than 374, which is subpar. So, if you can't pull your weight, your teammate can't either. You might have to disband this team. To be honest, Ada was last time with 0 for whatever reason, and they were also first round exit. So maybe we could see the same story. Of course, Ada and Isaiah actually ran or gave Moronics, a run for their money. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like they were, so awe-inspiring, or like these guys are the worst ever. They gave them a run for their money for a little bit, but unfortunately, Team Moronics kind of figured it out, and it's gonna just get Ada out of there as soon as possible. But the thing is, can blue team do it again without, red team figuring out? So I'm pretty sure they already did. Oh, both of them disarmed. They're definitely going for a more team-oriented Cody, Travis, and Phazon type of game right now. Side air interrupts. The recovery sends both of them up the top. And they're still getting team combos even there. The ground pound. There's whiff. Ground pound that sends them all the way to the left side. Side will do it. Oh, recovery classes with the down air. Oh, and the ground pound will take him all the way out. And Lucian left to just take a whole bunch of hits from these blasters. From Isaiah, I guess. This was 1v1s. That'd be an incredible combo off the left side. Oh, but Tesca immediately kind of reciprocating that damage. Oh, and the Antic will take. The Antic will clip her. Oh, whoa. Tesca with the down air. Oh, still not damaged enough for it to do a lot. Ground pound onto Ada. Again, they're trying to focus Ada out. Well, on the other hand, I guess they're trying to focus Lucian out on Bina. Which has so far kind of been working for them. Tesca also getting taken out almost immediately. Red team with complete turnaround again. 4 stocks to 2. Ada's the healthy 2, by the way. Ada's got the healthy 4, so that's not good. Ada being the healthier one does not mean that the game plan is working. It means that it's failing. And right now, Lucian's on red. Of course, Ada loses her stock there. But they have to figure something out because if they don't, Lucian's gonna die here. And he does. Oh, no, he gets the dash. Okay, team combo potential. Don't get much damage, but they gotta get whatever they can get, and they're probably gonna continue hyper-focusing Ada. They do. Okay. But now both of them being moderately damaged means that Isaiah can start trying to chip in, trying to dish some issues out. And the N-Sig with this perfect setup from the neutral air, And now, Tesca put on the back pedal. Oh, the down air. Doesn't get the recovery. There works. And the very last frame is that. The furthest possible frame hit. And yeah, just a great game from, red team Ada doing a lot of damage and being the healthiest on the board all day now. Yeah, very great game for red team overall. Whereas blue team, they played well, but they just needed to play better. They kind of, got their playstyle flipped on its head because they focused Lucian out very early. You could see that with the way that he was taking damage all around. Of course, now we're going to be switching into it, seeing if maybe they'll have to change their strategy up. And kind of looks like they are. I mean, Isaiah is taking a lot of damage, whereas you see Ada is completely healthy. They said, you know what? Maybe we focus the high defense, dude. They would expect it just like that, losing to Cider. And immediately they get the 1v2, they get the 2v1 opportunities, and Ada's already damaged as well. Well, look at the blue team's health. Of course, now it's orange, but that's still great health. Okay. Don't be late. Oh, with the recovery, what a move! Oh, and the down air will take him out, just like that. Isaiah, and the side air for the extra salt. Okay, side light, does get the air, the down air. The ground pound clashes. Down there. And there. Recovery doesn't hit. Ground pound will kill. Just like that, they're going to go back to focusing on Isaiah. Their original strategy. Ada was just kind of there to take hits. But as long as they can get him out, and they do. Oh, Bethesda losing his stock in return is not a good trade. He was fully healthy. We might have just have to hyper focus Isaiah even harder now because they really, really need this win in order to move on because they're on. I mean, Tesca and Isaiah are both on potentially tournament stock right now. You know, we might see one of the teammates join them because they're kind of having a little one-on-one of their own. Oh, so far it's really even across the board, but I'd have to say that blue team has a little bit of a deficit now, as you know, the disarmed Lucian can't really help out his teammate, and the recovery will do it. Oh, Lucian left the fence for himself, and the NSIG over the ground pound. Oh, gets interrupted. The recovery and the recovery. Confirmed. Ada, what a move. Ada's gonna have to do whatever she can to keep her team alive. Oh, and the down sig. This gives them opportunities. The down sig doesn't hit. The down sig gets interrupted by the side air. What is going on? And the recovery. This is winnable. This is so winnable. But can he get in? Can he even dish a hit? He can't. Ada playing perfect stock. She's gonna clean stock. Okay, I was gonna say she's gonna clean stock this dude. Ground pound. Nair. Recovery gets interrupted. The down air. All the way at the bottom. She whiffs the D-lights there. Ground pound. Neutral air. Okay. Oh. Oh, and she gets it. Isaiah and Ada are moving on past Tesca, Lucian. You can call Tesca up front if you want to as well. Isaiah getting hard carried by Ada there. Whereas on the other hand, Lucian and Tesca. Wow. Lucian doing as hard, playing as perfectly as he possibly could. I mean, look at that. 4 KOs. Tesca basically just doing nothing that game. It was just very unfortunate that, you know, he wasn't able to take Isaiah out sooner, because if he would have, that could have gone in their favor. That could have been the victory that never was. But unfortunately, that's just how the cookie crumbles. And speaking about crumbling cookies, this has literally no relation. I just wanted to say that we have Vector and Ezio, and we're for once getting a returning team here in Losers, which is Unicore. This is a team that I expected to win their set, but I guess they didn't. Of course, Zarya and Nix are a great team, so we can't disrespect them. I just expected the double Hammer to win because Hammer is insane. Just in the robotic meta, like in the Bothalla meta, it is top tier. It is like top 1 weapon. If it wasn't for Sphere, I think. Oh my God, Vector with the stock on the core already. Okay, maybe Vector and Ezio are waiting. I mean, they have been waiting since like the last video, which was a few days ago. They've been preparing. They have been preparing a long ass time. Side sig. Side air. Yumiko very hurt, but so is he. Oh, the side sig gets infected by the last friend of the Empire. And that will do it. Yumiko gets side air, and just like that, 6 stocks to 3 Vector with all 3 stocks taken. Just an impressive game from the, impressive game from the champion. Until we get like more gold medalists, he will stay the champion, you know. And right now, I mean, Nash is the GOAT. Oh, of course, Queen Nai having a great contention for that title, same with Ember, as long as they keep rising, up the ranks. Say Nai wins this tournament, she'll immediately skyrocket because she'll have both the 1s and the 2s placements. She already does, but, and she's the 2s MVP of Western. Right freaking now, though. Right now, though, it's 4 stocks to 1. It is dominance from the red team. Just pure, unfiltered, 1%er level dominance. This is like the Montgomery Brawl, essentially. Like, that first stock from Vector just set the tone for the entire match. And Ezio and Vector will take game 1 in a 4-stock victory. Both players have 500 damage. Pretty much everybody except for Core having 500 damage. Which makes sense. He did lose his first stock very, very early. I think if he didn't lose that stock so early, that could have been, you know, a potential victory. A potential, you know, play. But of course, Yumiko also got cooked because of that play. She still did 556, more than Vector did. Of course, looking at game 2, you know, so far blue team with a slight lead. Vector taking the most damage. It's kind of weird to me how Vector wasn't like a good 2's character, and then he comes in here and now he is. Cause it's like, you know, the dude, you can't disrespect Vector. The Vector, you know, he's got a championship and a 5th place, you know, title. Of course, he's got a first round exit as well, but he's got a 5th place as his most recent title. Oh, and he did lose to the, you know, the back to back. I'm stuttering like a motherfucker right now. And the double KO for Vector, clearly proving why he is still a great player overall, being, you know, top 5 right now after a 5th place finish in ones. Oh, they saved him. Oh, and the ground pound takes Yumiko out. Never mind. Yeah, it does. And that down will do it, but it's 4 stocks to 3. And right now, Ezio's trying to make it 4 stocks to 2. Oh, and the Enzig. And the recovery. Okay. Ground pound. Another ground pound. The Nair doesn't connect, but the Saddle will do it. Set him far left. Makes it back. Blue team trying to stick together, but that's not been really working. And the neutral will come out. Ezio on his final stock here in game 2. And Vector might be next, actually, before Core. Core with incredible survivability right now. Oh, the net and light. Then the light. I almost did that again. Almost said Nair light, actually. Neutral air. Oh, that recovery will do it. Side air. Sair kind of baiting up the dodge, doesn't get it. Oh, and the recovery. And then my bad. Side air, I'm sleeping. Actually, yeah. Just like that, it's down to Core in the 1v2. If he doesn't get this, it's over for them. Ground pound into a Sair, but it, you know, takes him off the top. What is going on? It doesn't matter. Ezio and Vector moving on right now. Ezio and Vector doing incredible. Vector with incredible KO efficiency as well. 4 stocks, 600 damage is still great KO efficiency. And on to the last set of the first round, finally. We get, and you know, his teammate who almost sent them to the second round on the winner's end. She was so clutch, but unfortunately was not able to get slightly over that hump that she needed over Plague Knight. Cross setting that up perfectly with his incredible defense. If it wasn't for Cross, there's no set there, you know. If it wasn't for Cross, if she would have just died immediately, that's easily a much more winnable game. And the way that she was playing to send it to final hit, definitely looked like it could have been in their favor. On the other hand, after Artemis and Mako making it past the first round, Caspian and JU and the team I thought would do much better considering both these guys got 12 last time, or 9 technically. Top 12, you know. They're now facing off, and we're going to Demon Island, I think, for this, like, for the first time in a while. I know that it's not the first time this tournament, but it's the first time in a while. Not much I can confirm it, so, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, and the double recovery, the team combo. Immediately seeing Caspian. Oh, with the Enzig doesn't kill because of that high defense. Looking at that Ragnar survivability, but the ground pound will definitely do it, and just like that, Scarlet with double nairs, disarming both foes. Oh, and he saves her. Oh, clash. Ground pound into the side, or what a team combo. No, the ground pound was not set up for it though. Okay, I might. Can't make it back. Scarlet heavily damaged. Oh, and she's dead. Looks like blue team's gonna take the lead. Oh yeah. 2 stocks to 4. Healthy on both sides. They're going for the team combos right now. They're going for the whiff punishes. They're going for everything. Scarlet heavily damaged again. They're just still doing team combos, even the ones that's getting back. Like, Scarlet's just gone soon. And that Cider almost took her out by itself. You know, just insane play right now from Blue Team. Blue Team's trying to make it back to the winner's side. Trying to make it through the bracket because, yeah. This is insane. Ground pound. Okay. Yeah, this is still 4 stocks to 1. Oh, no recovery. Recovery whiffing, but the stupid nair at the top will do it. Game 1 goes to the blue team, and I won't even say that Gene didn't pull his weight because the dude just didn't have to. Caspian with the 672 and the 4 stocks. That was just a terrible game from Scarlet, to be honest. It was just the fact that Jaeyoon was dominating Scarlet. Like, Jaeyoon didn't do much damage, but he could confirm the team combos like no effing other. The man's a machine when it comes to those. Okay. Kiss from Jaeyoon up 1-0 right now. You know, but this game, they're not looking too hot. Scarlet definitely doing a lot more damage already. Goes to recovery. Gets that kill. Oh, and gets the reversal. Nearly gonna focus on Jaeyoon. Nair will do it. And now they're going up to the team damage, the team combos. Nair. 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 Cider. Cider again. Caspian's out of there. Oh, but she makes it back. Okay, it's a 1-for-1. That was not meant to be, but mostly just because Jaeyoon pulled up and kind of just scared Ragnar a little bit. Yeah, Caspian already in his final stock. Barely a minute about to pass. Caspian is just getting dominated in this game. They said, you know, Scarlet said, you know what? Thank you for the wake-up call. Now let's lock in. Because that was an incredible victory. Like, a dominant victory like that is definitely going to be a wake-up call for the other team to just say, okay, you know what? Let's lock in. Let's play differently because our game strat needs to change. It needs to change right now. And we're seeing that immediately. Oh, ground pound. Caspian's almost out of there already. It's 5 stocks to 3. Anything can happen, sure. You can make it 3-3, but that's a healthy 3 on the other side. Of course, Ragnar, you can find the kill. Oh, but the neutral will do it. The ground pound will almost do it by itself. And the side take from Scarlet. And the side air. Scarlet going completely off despite her 200 damage performance last game. Having a top 5 lowest damage moment. Also, oddly enough, both of these characters have that side stick, you know, equipped on their heavy weapons. Heavier weapons, we'll say. Because, you know, Scarlet has hammer and lance, so it's kind of, oh, neutral air. Good confirm, I think I would have gone for Cider. Oh, the side take whiffs. Cider will do it, and just like that, Scarlet probably taking all 6 stocks, 5 stocks, and 738 damage. Ragnar, 1 stock left, 1 KO, 1 fall, 1 accident. Like, gee bust, bro. The all 1 stat line, incredible. Incredible game from Scarlet. 738, 5 stocks taken. I thought she took all 6. She was just doing insane. And Scarlet and Ragnar, you know, Scarlet definitely showing her on and off moments, but when she goes off, she's, you know, or when she's on, she's going off, you know, like she's popping off. The lid is popping off like immediately. There's like no holds barred, you know. Whereas on the other hand, right now, Jaeyoon untouched for the most part. Oh, the neutral doesn't go just yet. This is definitely a stage that kind of benefits, you know, Jaeyoon, as he's just not taking any damage. He gets double 3-piece and 6 stocks to 4 healthy 6 for the blue team as they immediately start to get some damage onto it, you know. Scarlet and Jaeyoon still essentially untouched. Oh, and the D-Light. He wanted that kill. He still wants that kill. Oh, but Scarlet makes it back. Oh, the neutral air. She won't make it back. Oh, but neither will Jay. Never mind. This is 6 stocks to 3. Can they reverse it? We've seen Queen Nai and Faye do it before. to Azov and Sidra. Can we see it again? Or actually, it might have been both Arcadia. Okay. We've seen it before. Can we see it again? Is my question. Because right now it's not looking that way. Right now it's not looking that way at all. I mean, yeah, it's 4 stocks to 4, right? You know, but you still gotta take 2 stocks straight. And yeah, 2 stocks to 4 is looking more and more unwinnable by the second. It is. There's just no way. I think this is it for Ragnar and Scarlet, because Caspian and Jaden just simply want it more as they're putting on the pressure. Ragnar, despite having a 5th place trophy, he won't be able to pass his teammate, and clearly Dusk was better is what everybody's saying right now, because Jae-yoon popped off and Ragnar having the least amount of effect in these games. Very, very unfortunate for the red team, but sadly, not everyone can win a set. And they will be the first to vacate the premises, as they'll be making room for our reigning champions. Because we're going back to the winner side, and we got Ember and her best buddy old pal, Zol. And they, well, they'll be facing off against who I didn't expect to see here. At least not on winner's side. Because we got Red Raptor. But it's not just Red Raptor. It's the dude who will actually surpass Rayman. Oddly enough. It's Lord Vrax. And the reason I say that that's odd is because if you don't know, Lord Vrax is part of the game where Rayman did 900. Vrax did like 200 damage that game. Just remember, Rayman's already out of the tournament. Vrax already won a set. Vrax clearly saying, you know, okay, like Vrax clearly showing he practiced. He actually was ready for this tournament. And we're seeing it right here as he, you know, put on an early amount of damage, but of course, Zol, being Zol, kills Red Raptor in the first 15 seconds of the game. And immediately looking at this, okay, just keep going then. Just keep cooking, King. Yeah, Ember and Zol are definitely leveled up. They're doing better than last tournament, I'll tell you that much. Ember is still completely locked in after winning Finals MVP. I know I said, you know, Zol deserved it, but I went back and reviewed just to like see all the stats, and Ember had around 5, like, I just guessed her damage because, you know, she wasn't really doing too much damage. She was doing like 400, but she was getting more stocks actually. She averaged like 3.25 stocks, or yeah, she averaged like 3.25 stocks. So I kind of have to give it to her. And I can like study it. So yeah, she was averaging around 450 damage per game, which is still consistent as hell. I remember that much. Oh, makes it back. Both of them do. Oh, the side sig, and she's not making it back this time. But yeah, he also averaged 300. She also averaged 3.25 stock / kills per game. So yeah, she's definitely doing great. Oh, and it's looking odd for the team that had a great lead at the very beginning. Because right now, it's not looking like they're gonna have a lead. It's tied, 2 stocks to 2. Oh, never mind. The champions kind of being able to turn it around the side sig. Oh, but the down air. Oh, but he gets him. He gets him. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Zol sacrificed himself for the stock. What a move. What a Giga Chad move. Zol with 679 damage. Ember 371. She didn't really play her heart out this time, but Zol definitely did. Kind of reminded her of that first set where he just woke up. Only this time, instead he said, no. We're going down together, buddy. You're not making it back. No matter what, he wasn't making it back. He wasn't allowing that. But yeah, looking at the statistics right here, Zol and Ember, 450 damage per game, 3.25 kills per game. I saw Zol had 2.5 kills per game, which means that 0.25 were SDs from Ragnar and Nye and Faye. Nye still winning MVP, averaging around 560 damage per game. Probably lower than that, but yeah, she didn't really like have many games where she was at below 560, like 550 or below. But she had 3.33 kills per game. I went and looked at every single set and every single stock, and yeah, When she wasn't getting 4, she was getting 3. And when she, like, even when she lost, she was still getting 3. Oh, the double ground pound from Vrax. This is it's kind of like what it started to look like at the very end of the first game, which means, yeah, seems like Blue Team's trying to figure out what Red Team's game plan is. And immediately we see it as Raptor, Raptor, kind of taking a trade, but that's not very good because, I mean, yeah, it's 3 stocks to 2, so you can see it as a great trade, but I'd rather have the 4 stocks to the 3. Because then you wouldn't have to deal with getting targeted out. And of course, Brax, one of the best in the business right now when it comes to the blasters. And even better at the lance, oddly enough. But yeah, look at the health. And the side sig will definitely do it just like that. It's 2v1. Of course, completely winnable. But we've seen these leads turn into bigger things, bigger issues. And this just really comes down to, can Ember survive long enough, more than can Zul survive long enough? Because Zul's got the defense, Ember doesn't. Oh, that down there might have just shut me up, and it did. Now it's all up to Ember. Can she clutch this up for the team, or will we be going to game 3? Of course, Red Team once again being able to show off their clutchness, but no, we're going to game 3. Raptor and Vrax moving on. Vrax doing 1 more damage than Ember in that entire game, but doing the damage that counted. And yeah, he's just kind of gotta figure it out. Zol, very unfortunate the way that he faced, the way that he perished, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Here's a word from today's sponsor, Crumble Cookie. Oh well, I thought that she picked it up. Okay. Still no weapon pickup from Ember. Wants to ride out this unarmed. We've seen this before, where she rides it out a long ass time, and she'll oddly enough survive the longest. Looks like these boots are not allowing anything. This Lance Boots team comp they've got going on right now is working wonders. Wonders. Of course, the double unarmed, everybody knows how to do team combos with those, just like Nair, ground pound, stuff like that. And they'll get the double KO, and just like that blue team might have completely downloaded the champions, because this is harsh. Oh, Nair. Oh, hold on. Wait just 1 moment. The recovery. Oh, the insig finally. They can finally start working on, this stock of red raptors after being demolished by Vector and Vrax. It's not even gonna matter because the Raptor takes them up himself. 4 stocks to 2. The champions are not looking so hot. They're not looking so strong right now. This is not the Zola and Ember we saw last tournament. This is the Zola and Ember that we've been seeing in 1s. I don't think we've even seen Zola in 1s. Well, we have as Amethyst. Like, we haven't been seeing the Zola in 1s. We have not been seeing, for the record, actually, we haven't been seeing Ember in 1s past that 4th place finish. She went from second round exit to 4th place, so right now it's all up to him. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get good either, because right now, looks like 1 touch will do it. Oh, Nair recovery will do it, and just like that, Raptor and Vrax moving even further through this bracket. Red Raptor proving he was the better and the bigger between Ezio and him, because I don't know if Ezio's still in the tournament. But yeah, 600 damage from both players. If I can check here, just to make sure that I'm not an idiot. Okay, Ezio is in fact still in the tournament, so... Wait, is he? Yeah, Ezio and Vector just beat Yumiko and Core. So yeah, Ezio and Vector, mostly because of Vector there, I'll be honest. Ezio's still doing great. Can't say Ezio wasn't like, of course lost in the first round as opposed to what happened to the rest of the teams. But Ezio and Vector are still in this. Now it's still a race to the finish line at the end. Sidra and Petra coming up next. And that'll definitely be an interesting team comp, as we already saw what they did in the last one. They were the first 2-0 set of the night, and they were a massive upset over Dusk and Thor. And now they have to face another top seed. I think this is top. I think it's the 8th seed actually. It is. Sidra and Petra are gonna have to face the 8th seeded Nash and Arcadia. This is gonna be scary for both teams, and I don't say that in terms of like, oh yeah, oh these are all 4 powerhouses. I mean, bro, you got Arcadia, who, as the further the tournament went on, the better she got. She started off somewhat warm, and then just ran with it with Bothalla on her team. But unfortunately, Bothalla was just getting shut down because of the end. Whereas Nash, he's the 1v1 back-to-back defending and reigning champion right now. You know, he's the reigning champ. He's here for 3 times. Maybe, you know, maybe like in the coming days you'll see him defend his 2-time title. Try to go for the 3-time title. Try to be a 3rd time Saurus Rex. Of course, right now, the way that we're looking at it, this is definitely not looking like, you know, he's very warmed up for once. Maybe he's only been playing once, because right now in the 2 space, despite the 8th seed winning, you know, Petra finally dies here, and Sidra might be going next. Yes, she will, but Nash might have overcommitted, and he certainly did, and just like that, it's 4 stocks to 3. Healthy on both sides. Less healthy for blue. The team, you know, less healthy for 3. Oh, but she gets the cheese stock, and it's 3 stocks to 3, but again, less healthy for blue team. Of course, blue team can definitely turn this around, and they do immediately with the double team onto Sidra. Sidra and Petra kind of choking a little bit despite them having a great lead. We saw this multiple times with Arcadia. I think in the 1s actually. Either in the 1s or in the... I think it was actually... No, Arcadia has yet to make an appearance in the 1, I'm pretty sure. So it was most likely the 2s where, you know, she completely turned the game around. The kind of way that they're doing right now. Oh, Delight, Nair, another Nair. Recovery will take her out, and it's up to Sidra. Oh, but Arcadia takes herself out. It's up to both lines, or Nash and Sidra, to figure it out here. Mind you, Sidra definitely looking better than Azoth, as, you know, she's going to be going further than him. And the down stick from Sidra, what a comeback. What a comeback from 355 damage. She may not have done the, you know, any damage compared to the rest, but she definitely pulled her weight. She 1000% pulled her weight, because despite doing 100 less damage than Nash, she beat Nash and Arcadia in the 2v1. Which just kind of like completely changed the momentum of that game.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
So Red Team's still able to win it despite them having multiple momentum shifts in that game alone. Miami Dome is a great map. And right now we're just seeing Arcadia get pieced up at the top. Okay. Now they're kind of just sticking together, being able to pressure both players at once. Oh, and the neutral air using the recovery to not even have to use a tool that time. Downtown whiffs, a lot of whiffed attacks. Oh, but Petra can't make it back, and neither can Sidra, because she's getting taken straight to hell. Just like that. It's 5 stocks to 4. In a heavy favor for the... Well, the blue team right now, finally, should lose their stock. Maybe they can get some pressure on the Nash. They will immediately in a great team combo. They'll make it back, though. Oh, doesn't commit. If he would have committed, maybe. Sensei comes up. Nash, though. More damage. I think if she would have committed, that Sidra might not have made it back. Maybe. I'm not going to say she... You know, can I say if odds are, she wouldn't have made it back. Oh, and Nicolai. And now the double KO blue team with the complete turnaround from game 1. They're taking commanding leads from the start. Making comebacks and taking them in the middle, and then, you know, I won't really say throwing them away, because, you know, Petra, I think, pretty sure it was Petra that kind of set Arcadia up before. No, Sidra. Sidra set her up, and then, you know, Arcadia dominating right now. It's just up to Petra. Oh, but she loses the stock there. And this is the 1v1 champion. You're not going to get much off of, you're going to get a lot of rep off of beating him, but you're going to have to beat him first. Because right now this is just a 1v1 of the ground pound. Nash and Arcadia take game 2 like it's morning breakfast in a 2-stock victory, 5-12. And Arcadia is still not even averaging 400 damage so far. But, still doing great. Petra needs to start stepping up because she's kind of been doing worse as the set's going on so far. She definitely did terrible in the first game, despite her having done about damage like 419, which is enough to pull her weight, but she did a lot less damage this time, and that might be the reason why, they weren't able to be as effective and as successful as they wanted to be. Of course, red team is still nothing to scoff at, being able to upset the 9th seed the way they did, and now competing to upset the 8th seed, who clearly proved themselves. Oh, that instant was taking them out. And the Arcadia, the down seed didn't take them out, but Arcadia taking it off Petra's first stock, and Petra getting perpetually worse. That was not supposed to be, fun. Sorry I didn't say perpetually worse. Anyways. Yeah, it's 6 stocks to 4, and it's an unhealthy 4 and an unhealthy 6. Oh, Arcadia makes it back though. Good down air from Sidra, the down sig whips. Cider on the Petra. Down there, doesn't get any team combo off of it. Maybe Arcadia was too scared to hit press a button. She'll make it back safely. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, team combo. Disarms. Jump doesn't hit, but Petra takes Arcadia out, and just like that, it's 4 stocks to 3. Might be 4 stocks to 2 in a second. Probably will, because right now Petra's kinda might even be 4 stocks to 1 soon, because Petra's taking a good amount of damage now too. Double there. The double sphere seems to be the top tier comp here. Of course, sphere being one of the best weapons in the meta. And just like I said it, 4 stocks to 1. Just like I said it. Now the question is, can Sidra stall long enough? Well, the answer right now is no, because Arcadia doing everything in her power to prove she can hold her own in the 1v1s. Of course, we still have our resident champion Stomp Sidelight. And I will do it, and just like that, both of them being top 1v1 legends apparently. Arcadia with 5 stocks taken and 589 damage. Both of them doing 600 damage, but yeah, just an incredible play there. Incredible play from Arcadia. And from Nash, too. Can't disrespect Nash, who evidently did great as well. But of course, the blue team takes it 2-1, and will be sending their foes to losers bracket as they go and face off against Raptor and Vrats. Imagine if Nash just, wins the whole tournament. Then he's just the undisputed best, and Arcadia gets proved to be, the better teammate between her and Bothalla, because I'm pretty sure Bothalla lost. Just kidding, they're here with Thea. And that's actually the team that we're going to be looking at right now. Thea and Bothalla are in a team composition I wouldn't have even, done, but they have their own world, they have their own choices, and they'll actually be facing a team that was dangerous. They'll be facing off against the Bryn Amethyst team combination that was going on earlier. I don't really know what to make of it. All I know is that, yeah, Amethyst and Bryn ended up 2-0ing in a major upset over Reno and Shang, who aren't even in the tournament anymore. Oh, never mind, 2-1. Over Reno and Shang, who aren't even in the tournament anymore. So either Reno and Shang got a lucky stroke, or the teams just got better, and Reno and Shang didn't, practice enough for this tournament. But whatever it was, Reno and Shang are not here, but Bryn and Amethyst are, and they're looking to be better than, Ember Soul. They're looking to be the next champions, and Ember Soul isn't even a winner, so they have an even easier path. Well, maybe. Depends on how good it's, Raptor and Rep and his teammate do, because those two right now are on a tear. Compound to interrupt Thea. By the way, 6 stocks to 4. Might be, might be 5 stocks to 3 in a second. Oh, the M-Light reversal. Might even be 2 stocks to 4 right now. As we see, Amethyst won't make it back, but neither will Brandon, just like that. 3 stocks to 4. I was a little off. Oh, double axe. This is a very scary team comp, but you do have the lance, which oddly enough, in 2 is, the weapon matchup doesn't mean as much because you have a teammate. And spamming there, of course. I won't sit here and act like, this is insane. Oh my goodness, look at her health. Amethyst is heavily damaged. Bothalla getting a lot of extra credit on this stock. Of course, now Thea just needs to live. Oh, and that won't happen. Actually, if he had land just like that, it's a 2v1. Oh, Bothalla might have overcommitted, and he certainly did. He's gone, and the ground pound, the double ground pound, and the recovery will be enough baits to give Brandon Amethyst a lead over Thea Bothalla. Of course, Brandon with 600 damage, still proving she's an insane character. Whereas not even more than 700 damage, not even 700 damage, not even 680 by the way. It was like 669 total, which is goofy. If not 666, which is criminal. But however much damage it was. Right now we're looking at the game, we're looking like blue team is going to continue this. Blue team taking Theo just like that. Brand, wow. Pretty sure Amethyst had the most days last game, but we might turn around this game. Oh, and that's going to be Bothall's stock right now. 6 stocks to 4. I think the healthiest 6 stocks to 4 we've seen all tournament. 6 stocks to 3. They're just double hyper focusing, and it's working. This axe spear is just insane. This is pretty much the best that the meta can get. Oh, but an SD coming out over the middle. Thea getting the stock. Okay, recovery doesn't get it. Center coming out from Thea. Thea trying to avoid dying, considering she's on, winner's side stock potentially. Unless they can claw and mount incredible comeback, I think it must be over. Yeah, Thea's gone. This is 5 stocks to 2. This is the most unwinnable 1v2 we've seen so far, because it's a clean. Okay, it's less clean now, but at one point it was a clean 5 stocks. Well, there's the clean 2 stocks on both sides, but now it's just kind of like 4 stocks to 1, and yeah, it's like it was like end game stocks. It's like the game is over stocks, And Brandon Amethyst is just trying to bring it home, as they do 2-0 over Thea and Bothalla. What an upset. The upsets are real in this one. We got 17th seed beating out the 1st seed, major upset. Then we got, 8th seed beating 24th seed, okay, not an upset. Then 28th beating 12th. Next we might have the 13th seed beating the 4th seed, I don't know. Magyar and Volkov also looking very strong. Magyar again. I think he's just like Taro's 5th and 8th, the only difference being he's only participated in 2 tournaments. Taros has participated in 3. But right now, we're getting the Magyar, and we're getting the Volkov. If I don't know anything about this team combination, is that I don't know what to expect out of them. Because it's such an odd high defense, low speed, low force kind of combination that I don't really know what to say. Like we have one with super high defense and one with super high dexterity, but low force and low speed on both. Like it's weird. It's really weird. And I really don't know what to make of it. But of course we have Cassidy, who has now a rework signature that came out recently. Maybe she can put it to good use. We saw her using it last time she was on board. And yeah, she used it a few times. Hit it pretty much every time she used it, but Yeah, now we just kind of have to wait. Wait and see who's going to win this set. This first to two, this best of three. And right now it's looking like it's going to be the red team, as red team's a major damage lead, especially on a sentinel who's just been eating every hit possible from Volkov, and he's out of there already. Of course, we're seeing a hammer mirror going on the top side. Ground pound, of course, Volkov immediately interrupting, doing more damage. Such so satisfying, but axe getting hits is like the most satisfying noise, but then you realize it's like painful. And she's out of there. Magyar almost taking 2 stocks in a row. Be light. There. Oh, takes him off the top. Oh, takes both of them off the top. 4 stocks to 4, but this is about to be 3 stocks to 4. Immediately Volkov trying to prove me right. Oh. Oh. Just like that. 3 stocks to 4. Healthy on both sides, but I mean, it's getting less and less healthy for both sides as well. Of course, this full stock lead is scary. It's like the high defense. It's like the ridiculously high defense with regular high defense, and then ridiculously high dexterity with regular high dexterity kind of works. And the low power, low speed. I don't know. It's working though, because right now the 4 seed is kind of put on their backs, and it's 4 stocks to 2. Oh, 3 stocks to 3 now. My bad, not to 2. My bad. 2 stocks to 3. Blue team kind of turning it around, kind of making it eat my own words right now. Of course, we are talking about super high dex and super high defense on the other side as well. Well, not super high, but high defense, high dex on both sides. The difference is, the weaponry is just completely different. As we see, it is a 1v2. Wow. The way they just turned it around on Magyar's head is insane. Oh, if there's one legend that can definitely do it, it's Volkov. Oh, but the downer from Cassidy nearly shuts me down, shuts me up, and gives the blue team the first game, despite them having a massive deficit the whole set, the whole game, really. Now, my only question is, are we going to see a map change, or will we proceed with the same map? The other thing I want to know is, well, oh, compound. Red team once again taking a decent lead so far. Oh. I think it was just the fact that like Sentinel had a really clutch game against Cider again. And the Volkov first strike on the Sentinel once again. Can they clean up Cassidy? Oh, no they cannot. Cassidy takes Volkov out, and just like that, the blue team takes the lead. This is definitely very different to how they were playing before. Oh, and the haymaker. Okay, I'm really gonna start seeing the team combos come in. Yep, just like that. Oh, and Cassidy comes in, kind of interrupting this team comp. Okay. Oh, couldn't save Cassidy. Can't even get back himself. Wow. 4 stocks to 2. We've seen this last time a little bit differently, but can it happen? Is the real question here. Can it happen? Because if it cannot happen... Oh, Cassidy makes it back. Looking very scary for her. Yeah. Can blue team figure it out? They did last time. Can they download the frame data once again? Because red team definitely looking a little better than last time. Oddly enough, they're like slightly improving their game plan. They made a slight adjustment, said, you know what, this is all we need to figure out, and then we're good. Right now it's 3 stocks to 2, 2 stocks to 2. They just need, Magyar just needs to avoid, heavy confrontations. Oh, the double recovery almost taking one stop. That was risky. Cider. Pound recovery, she's out of there, the neutraler. Doesn't take him out yet. Maybe one more roll. Oh, ground pound. Recovery whips. And that neutraler will do it just like that. The red team takes game 2. Nobody had over 480 damage. Wow. Nobody did average damage except for Volkov, who definitely showed up to this game a little psyched, I'll say. Definitely didn't have as big of a lead, but they turned it into a really big lead, so, you know, then they eventually turned into a 2-stock victory. So you can't really dislike it too much. Of course, we're going to game 3 on Western Air Temple. We gotta go for that unpredictability, that crazy, you gotta go for the crazy respects, crazy games. Oh, Sentinel trying to get in there, but they're kind of just, you know, oddly enough, this is bad for the red team, as they're taking more damage than Sentinel's taking the whole game. Looks like red team might both lose their stocks before Sentinel loses one, and that'll be the case, as Sentinel takes the first stock, and might take the second. Yes, he will, and just like that, as I preached. Red team in a major deficit in game 2, or game 3. They could be going to losers bracket the way they're playing, of course. It's not like it isn't completely expected. Or, it's not like it isn't, you know, it's not like it's not like it is unexpected for them to do this. I mean, this is a, what, 13th seed? They're supposed to lose here and then move on a little bit more to losers. Compared to, you know, the 4th seed, these guys have high expectations. Now these guys could have won the tournament if Nye and, you know, Faye weren't like the greatest losers bracket run team of all time. Man, that's not good. Volkov left to fend off for himself. Cassidy is untouched on her second stock. Literally hasn't eaten any hits. Sentinel Immortal finally decided will do it. They need to find the conversions right now, right here. And they got something going, but they're gonna need more. Something like that. They also need Volkov to outlast as long as possible. Down air. Oh, the down sick to secure the stock on the Volkov. They immediately put the pressure on the Magyar. Magyar is looking like he's going to be gone in a few seconds. The recovery will send her off the left. This is their chance. Oh, the down sick to avoid. Oh my goodness, they need to get any damage they can. They're doing pretty much all the damage they can. Oh, can't get the recovery. The ground pound Volkov eats it. Oh, the N6! No, it grabs Magyar. It's a 1v2, 3 stocks to 1. Cassidy doesn't even need her teammate. He's just there for a little bit of added pressure because right now it's all up to her to do all the damage. And that cider might be it. It will be. Sentinel and Cassidy, the 4 seed, will be moving on to face Vin and Amethyst, who are still breaking the bracket. Wow. Incredible. On the other hand, we'll be looking at Marauders going up here. And of course, they have to be Team Red. They don't have to be, I just like them to be Team Red. Team Marauders going up against, ew, I don't like either of these characters. Going up against Diana and Roland. So that'll definitely be an interesting, you know, turn of events. Looking at how Diana and Roland play this because, well, this is Team Moronics. You know, these guys got third last time, and they, you know, they had an incredible winners bracket run up until they met Ember, Zol, Nye, and Faye. But you know, even then, you know, Onyx had an incredible way to, you know, bring it back to 5 in game 4, having an 800 damage game with like 4 stocks to win it all. Oh, but Onyx here, we gotta stop gassing her up because she's gone, and so is Mirage. Mirage is like these two are like the perfect mate experience team usually, because like Mirage just plays stage control while, you know, Onyx just goes hog wild off stage. But right now, you know, they're just getting source coded. Oh my god, it's 5 stocks to 2. It's not even been a minute. Blue team is just destroying. This is a different Diana. Last time she got progressively worse as the sets went on. This time Diana is starting off hot, red hot at that. You know, taking a Mirage by herself, dominating as they say. And you know, obviously Rowan taking 2 stocks himself. And the neutral air. And Sig doesn't connect. That neutral air will do it. 4 stocks for Diana. A 5 stock destruction for the blue team. Sorry, this peeves me so much. It's just such a minor change that I need. That is literally nothing competitively. But Diana and Roland destroying the third seed like they're nobodies. Like it's the first tournament ever. Like these guys aren't projected to potentially win and are favorites to win in most eyes, like myself. That's incredible. Immediately, we're seeing Diana just go to work, Roland go to work. Mirage kind of taking the brunt of the damage. Onyx not taking heavy damage as she goes to red. Okay, now we're seeing Mirage kind of starting to wake up. Onyx still not waking up fully yet. Oh, both disarmed. I'd like to say that Mirage is probably woken up by that, but I can't really tell. I can't perfectly tell. Mirage probably has downloaded the data on their foes. Because it's 6 stocks to 4, it's complete turnaround only. This is a lot, by this time there was already 5 stocks to 2, but of course, miracles can happen. But right now, the red team gets taken at the exact same time. It's actually really good for them. But apart from that, I was going to say that's just nice. That's niche. Oh, she gets to the side. Oh, and she gets taken out Diana with the insane turnaround. This is not two's Diana. This is one's Diana. This is the Diana that got 3rd place back to back. This is the Diana that made it so incredibly far into the tournament that everybody thought she'd win it the 2nd time around. This is not the Diana you just see regularly. This is the Diana coming from 1v1. Because the way she's playing is incredible. Right now it's 3 stocks to 3. Of course, Diana finally losing her 2nd stock. And Roland might be soon. Because, yeah, he's getting close to it. And, we might be put into a 2v1 situation right now. Onyx kind of taking the brunt of the damage again. Oh. Neutral air. Ground pound. Cider's coming out from Diana. Diana really trying to focus on killing Mirage. And she might get it done. No. Oh, the recovery! And the ground pound. Mirage living. Can't say the same for Onyx. It's really bad for, red team. Because this is the only game to win now. This is the only game they can win. Onyx needs to take out, Onyx needed to take out Roland, yesterday. And it's just not happening. Diana with incredible defense. Dude, there's just no way. Diana and Roland are upsetting every bracket. They just destroyed Mirage, and that's Onyx's fault. Because not only did Mirage have 658 damage, incredible performance with loss. Yeah, sure. Onyx did 557, had more stocks. You should have taken Roland. That was the most important stock of the game. Roland had 5 stocks that game. He was going crazy. But even then, that was completely Onyx's fault. She had multiple opportunities to take that nigga out. And instead she just fucking died and then let Mirage have to play that offstage, by herself. She was terrible. Despite doing 557, which is an incredible amount of damage, it was more than both of the other players on the other team. That was terrible. She did all the early damage but couldn't get anything done later on. And Mirage, who had downloaded their foes by that point, she was going crazy. I'm telling you right now, if there was the other situation around and Mirage was a 1 on 2 stocks, we would have probably seen a completely different turn. We'd probably be seeing the same set right now. I'm hating on Onyx, my man, in 2s, because that was despicable. That display and lack of skill was atrocious. That was hideous. The nicest way I can put it is hideous. I completely disliked the way that Onyx handled that. Onyx handled that like she wasn't, a tournament favorite. Onyx didn't handle that. Onyx handled that like it was like she's a first round exit in every single tournament she enters. Onyx handled that like 1v1's Onyx, to be honest. Because 1v1's Onyx hasn't really done much. 2's Onyx though. 2's Onyx is a 3rd place finisher. She needs to wake up. She needs to download her foes now. Because she now has to make the second round run that Nia and Faye did. So yeah. Okay. Side air, and just like that, Barraza and Thatch, another team that's kind of just been upsetting, destroying brackets, getting a 2-stock lead, healthy at that, over, you know, Nyx and Zario, who, oddly enough, just came out of a clutch set themselves. Barely beating Unicorn. It was a great set all around, but yeah. Very, very competitive set, but really we're going to see a lot of damage put out, a lot of team combos, of course, you know. Oh, the recovery, what a way to reverse it. Okay. Still trying to take Barraza out. Oh, goes for the ground pound instead, says, you know what, honestly, this match look better. Oh, goes for the ground pound. Gets the ground pound that time. Next, trying to take Thatch out early. Oh, Barraza going to help, but Thatch is already gone. And so is he. And Nyx taking the lead despite her being the one on last stock. Oh, Thatch is gone. Oh, and he makes it back. Zariel dominating on this stock. They've taken practically all 5 stocks here on these stocks. Okay. Oh, down air. Just like that. The blue team with a complete turnaround. Maybe this is the Western Air Temple of this tournament, because this is a complete turnaround from, you know, what was the insane lead they had. It was literally like, what, 5 stocks to 3, and then immediately turned into 3-stock victory for the team that had 3 stocks going 5 against. They just took 5 stocks in a row, didn't lose one. Just insane gameplay. And it was all because of Onyx. Great off-stage play too. That was 100% because of Onyx. Or not Onyx, that was 100% because of the Nyx. Whereas on the other hand right now, Zario kinda front-loading. Oh my goodness, right as I say it, Nyx gets a stock herself as well. They're immediately focusing this 2v1. They're kind of playing it how they play, they're kind of playing it how you should play, how the other team played, you know, Isaiah Ada, and that's just where you, like, focus the weaker dude, and that ends up resulting in the victory. But right now, it looks like they're adapting mid-fight. Oh, and the double dipping to make it 4 stocks to 4. Of course, Barraza's still healthy, but Thatch not so much. Pretty much anything will kill at the top. A lot of downers, a lot of blasters plays. There are 3 blasters. Oh, and Zario's gone. Barraza's dominating. Cider takes him out. Finally, Thatch losing that stock. That was a must lose a lot sooner. Should have taken that a lot sooner as well. Barraza finally takes some damage, but so is Zario. Zario unable to make it back to the stage. Oh, Nyx struggling to get back as well. Looks like red team's game to lose. Because right now, it looks even, but that ends like, ooh. Not good. Oh, ground pound to hit Thatch. Oh, this is definitely red team's game to lose. Barraza with the incredible display of skill. And that's 1 stock to 3. Of course, albeit non-healthy 3, but you're gonna have to take Thatch out before he can, you know, do a lot of damage. And that's before Barraza plays his immaculate defensive gameplay that we've seen him play in 1s and in 2s. Of course, he still hasn't won anything, but the double recovery will do it in Thatch and Barraza. Force game 3. Small Enigma is not a map you want to go back to. They'll be going to a no platform map, a complete turnaround as we see it. Very freaking nice. Demon Island. I said to hell with platforms because we don't need them. And yeah, immediately we're gonna see Scythe Gauntlets. and Axe Blasters. So one is a actual viable team combination that we've seen before, the side sig whiffs, down sig whiffs, and the other one is just like a regular platinum lobby. And the side sig will come out just like that. Red team looking to take out, you know, red team looking to take out oddly enough. Oh, the down air will do it, but they might have overextended. No, they didn't. Nyx overextended for sure. She's down to her final stock. It's 3 stocks to 5 again. For the, I think the 3rd time in a row, it's 3 stocks to 5. No, 4 stocks to 4 happened last time. Okay. Zariel taking a good amount of damage this time. Okay. Zariel kind of focusing on, you know, the person that was off stage. Down heavy, wow. D-Light Sair. D-Light there, Sair. Got the read. Side sig. Raza. Side air, he's done. Oh, but Nyx might be done too. No. She makes it back. Okay. This is their chance for the 2v1. Unless Bothalla just takes her stock out immediately. No, but it'll be Thatch who does it instead. And it's 2 stocks to 2, of course, albeit an unhealthy 2 for the blue team. But this is their only chance to stay alive. They have 1 more stock. This is their only chance. Zariel has to figure something out right now. And he has to figure it out like exactly in this moment right now. Thatch might not make it. He makes it back. Oh, but he hits Thatch. Thatch! Ground pounds! He's not making it back! That's the move. Oh, but Zariel doesn't have a weapon. Just getting pieced up by this axe. Just completely getting pieced up by the axe. The axe just might be enough. Zariel's not able to do anything. Side light. Ground pound doesn't hit. Oh, the unlight. The unlight doesn't kill him. Oh my goodness. Side light. Down air. Recovery. The side air will do it. Bothalla just could not be stopped. Bothalla taking that game in his hands and saying, no. It's over. It's just over. The upsets on both sides. The 3-4 matchup isn't happening when everybody expected it to. Wow. You can call everybody frauds, bro. 2s is the tournament where, like, nobody cares. The 1st seed is out. The 3rd seed is out. The 4th seed is out. The only one that's not out yet is the 2nd seed. Yet. I'm not gonna sit here and act like they'll be the only ones to make it through winners. There's still a chance they lose as well. No, be it the way that the upsets have been going left and right in this tournament, I'm gonna have to say it's a really big chance. Because yeah, they've been happening pretty consistently, which is not a good look for the brand if you ask me. But Plague Knight and Cross going up against Mako and Artemis. Oddly enough, this is, something that you wouldn't really expect. Whereas the 7th and 10th match, which was supposed to happen here, they were getting 26-23. We're halfway through, we're a little under halfway through the 2nd round, and I think after that, that'll be a great stopping point. It was 2:46. I'll probably be 4 AM by the time I finish this one. Oh. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Dude, what? Oh. He saved him, kinda. Not really. I just don't really know what to say. It's 5 stocks to 5, 4 stocks to 5 now. Red team with the lead. But this is still fairly even. It's like, red team has the more damaged players. So blue team has the damaged lead, but not the stock lead. They might have it in a second though. It's Cross still unable to die. Yeah, Caspian or Plague Knight's gone, and that's immediately 4 stocks to 3. Like I said, they come back at around the same time though, so they don't get as much of a opportunity at the 2v1s. And we'll see that here as they're both getting more and more damage. Red team kind of just trying to make this lead extend. Of course, this can really become a 3 stocks to 2 lead. 3 stocks to 3 right now. 3 stocks. Oh, it's still 3 for 3. That'll be 3 to 2. Of course, they're not going to chance the 1v2 Mako, but it's not going to work. Mako is very good at avoiding those. And she makes it back. Okay. 2 stocks to 2. Albeit it might be 2 stocks to 1 soon, because look at the way that he's playing Cross in his immaculate blaster defense. Listen, bro. Cross needs to enter the ones tournament playing only blasters, because his blasters defense is insane. His blasters defense is the only reason this team is still in competition. Literally, if it wasn't for his blaster, oh my god, it's over. Literally, if it wasn't for Cross's blasters defense, they wouldn't be here right now. You wanna know who'd be here instead? It'd be Scarlet and Ragnar. Because if it wasn't for Cross's, incredible blasters defense, Scarlet would have had a better matchup against, who, without taking anywhere near the amount of damage she took. She would have probably still been like orange. It would have been more of a 1v1 oriented final stocks game, and Scarlet could have probably won that because she was getting a lot of hits close to the end. So yeah, down sig. Mako might actually do it. The end light, the side air, it doesn't kill. 2-4 to the left. Oh, but the down sig. What a comeback from Cross. 622 damage. What a comeback from Cross, keeping his team alive despite Plague Knight playing very subpar.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
If it wasn't for that Artemis, homie stock, it would have definitely been a blue team victory. Because, one, they would have had the health, and two, they would have had the team combos to continue the pressure. But right now, blue team just looks demoralized, where red team looks revitalized, vindicated even. They look so hyped after that clutch win from Cross. Side air. Okay. Yeah, they're just continuing the pressure. Cross doesn't care. He said, you know what, my blasters, I might actually take the commentators consideration and go in the ones with these because, it might be 5 to 4, but it's switched over to Thomas, so it's definitely worse, weaponry. Immediately we're gonna see some pressure on a Caspian. Maybe his gauntlets are good too, just a lot of downward movement. Whoa. Whoa, wowzer, what is going on over there on the right hand side? Cross kind of just not dying. Finally does. Unfortunately though, this is very even. Because Mako is not taking any damage pretty much at all against Caspian. Kind of manhandling him in a way. Ground pound. Dodges out of the ground pound from Caspian. Good move. Neutral air gets interrupted. The side air. Now they get a chance to 2v1. Oh, the down air. The double down air. Oh, but they save him. They save him on accident. Oh, but it doesn't even matter. The side air, he doesn't make it back. Oh, the end sig. Disarms. The recovery comes out. It's gonna look like it's 2 stacks to 2 in any second now. Artemis comes in, immediately alleviates a little bit of pressure. Trying to see if they can extend this lead. Maybe even take a stock. They don't want to send this here. Okay, yeah, and she'll just not get 1v2 at all. Because that lance is insane, man. Despite them looking so killed at the very beginning, I mean, blue team's completely turned it around now. And they're the ones with the massive lead again. Looks like they downloaded the book even better because this time Artemis kind of staying back. Ooh, be careful. Artemis staying back for the ground pound. So the jump recovery will do it just like that. We'll be going to game 3. 679 damage from Cross. Cross averaging 640-ish damage throughout the set. Very freaking good. Very freaking nice. Actually 650 because 620 and 680. So I mean, this is just insane. Cross is like pouring his heart out into these set. Whereas Caspian's kind of just... Caspian played a lot better that time, I'll tell you that. For sure he had you know, 400, which he had like 360 the first time, so it's a major upgrade in damage. Just couldn't do enough. Oh, Caspian, far left side, doesn't make it back. And immediately we're going to see the pressure onto Cross. Loses his blasters almost instantaneously. Side air. They're going to focus the pressure, side air. They're going to focus even more pressure. Oh, side light recovery. Sair. D-light. A lot of attacks coming out from Artemis right now. Definitely taking the front because Mako is more damaged. They kind of want to go out at the same time because that gives them a more advantageous state rather than getting the 2v1s. Oh, they're both disarmed. Maybe Artemis might actually go first. Nope. Mako's not allowing anybody to go out right now, at least not on her team. Oh, but they don't really get the 2v1. The down sig, immediately no 2v1, but still taking a good amount of damage. Ground pound, doesn't get the recovery. Oh, but Mako, she's gone! That immediately ties up the stocks, but can Cross live again? That's the real question here. Can Cross survive again? Because if he cannot, if he can't eat another hit, like he's been doing pretty much the whole set, could be wraps. Oh, clash. They're kind of focusing on Caspian. They said, you know what, Caspian's final stock, we can get him out no matter how many stocks Cross has. This is a much more winnable game. And of course, you know, Mako being the one on her final stock, finally take out Cross. Oh, and they take out him too with the side sig. 3 stocks to 1. The Blaster's defense is gonna have to be immaculate. It's gonna have to be perfect. But right now, not even one hit can land ground pound. And even if you do take out Artemis, you still have to deal with Mako and another stock of Artemis. That's the issue, is Artemis has 2 stocks, whereas previously she's only had 1 stock left, and Mako is just making it her own game, as that will be enough. And Artemis and Mako will make the comeback of the first game look obsolete, as, you know, they both do 600 damage in this win. Mako with a massive game here, 681 damage, and that will be the set. Artemis and Mako, despite that incredible comeback from Cross, he had to do it 3 times in a row like he's, you know, dog. Like that one set, Dog and Peer versus Lynn and Pugsy, or if you even want to count that one time in BCX last year where, you know, made an experience where experience had to clutch up multiple 1v2s, and then you know they choked a 2v1 in a very, you know, they're probably most winnable position. So, but yeah, it's tough out here. What do we got next? Okay, we actually got this team back. This team being Kaya and Koji. They're returning back onto the board. And if you want to know who else is returning, well, ladies and gents, the team you've been waiting for, the team that I genuinely thought would make the impossible bracket run through losers. It's Nai and Lin Fei. How are they doing in this tournament? Because every other player in the top 4 has lost, and I'm pretty sure everybody in top 8 has lost as well. Zariel and Nyx lost. Sentinel and Cassidy being the only team, actually. The 4th seed being the only team. Oh, and National Arcadia. So yeah, there's only one team in top 4 left. And there's only one team in top 8 left. Like in terms of 5 through 8. And right now, Nai and Faye are not looking so hot. Oh, Nai's out. Faye might be next. Downer. Koji and Kaya. This would be a great team to do it. I mean, Kaya kind of, you know, losing the second round of the last ones tournament, but I completely forgot that Nai was like 3rd place when I first saw this. I was like, wow, I was so impressed to see her do so well. Because remember, Nai's first tournament, she got, you know, 3rd place, and Moonen's first tournament got 2nd. Nash, 3rd tournament, back-to-back first finishes. Right now, we're still seeing that Nai is like the best spear in the game. Despite her only, you know, having to warm up the sticks. The side stick coming out. What a move, I'm telling you. Like, Lin Fei is the perfect teammate. You will literally... Oh. Okay, but like still, you will literally never see Lin Fei failing to do her job. She'll do 200 damage, but in every single one of those hits, it'll either be like a team combo or a confirmed kill or something. But right now, Koji not allowing her to play the game, kind of like what happened to their foes in the previous set, Val and Hattori. Oh. Oh, you see, like, the setup for Queen Nai's recovery, getting a recovery herself, like, the tiny things that they do is so important, because it's like, oh, you think, you know, oh, it's not a lot of damage, 300, you know, 300 damage, 400 damage. Like, yeah, she's pulling her weight most of the time. It's like, oh, she's not doing much. It's like, every single time she hits, she does something important. Like, every single time she hits, she's either setting up for Nai, ooh, good double ground pound, or she's setting up for herself. Oh, the end sig, and it's time to Queen Nai to come back. This is not a difficult comeback, though. You just gotta get Kaya out of here. Oh. Oh. She's alive. Oh, the delay. Too long. The ground pound. Might send Koji off. Koji's out. Told you, ground pound again. Told you, this is not difficult for Nai. She's made bigger comebacks before. We saw her make a incredible comeback, and the side will do it. I'm telling you, Nai is not the legend you want to mess with. 700 damage on the debut of tournament number 2. Oh my goodness. And Lin Fei had 517. So you can't even act like she was doing bad. But no, yeah, like Queen Nai is easily the best, having a 743 damage game to start her tournament. Two-star her tournament, and Lin Fei with a 517 two-star her tournament as well. Easily the best duo so far in the top 4. Not even Senlo and Cassidy had such a great start. Oh, but right now Kaya making it look like they're fresh meat. She said, no, hold on, we're not letting this slide, you know. I got further than Nai has ever gotten. I got further in ones than Nai did, so I should be better, you know. But she's forgetting that, well, oh, Koji actually. Okay. 4 stocks to 6. Okay, Koji makes it back, but yeah, she's forgetting that Nai most recently got her trophy. Going through an incredible losers bracket run on both sides, actually. Getting third through an incredible winners side, and getting, you know, second through an incredible losers side. So she clearly got the clutch. She just was not able to win. Able to make it back. Ground pound. See, like she just like. Lin Fei could do 200 damage, but like every single one of those 200, you know, every single point, like 0.01 damage that she does will be heard throughout the stage. Instead of, like, see, she's doing true combos. Okay, side light into end light for kill, and it's 4 stocks to 3, despite them having the deficit right now. Blue team has the lead. Oh, it's tied up now. Oh, what a down air. And because of that, she doesn't have her recovery, so she can't make it back. Immediately, Faye understanding I have to go for Kaya, but Koji playing great defense as well. Doesn't pick up the side sig, okay. Recovery. Side sig avoided by her side sig. Another side sig comes out, unfortunately unable to punish. Oh, Nai is dangerously low. She's unable to make it back. This 3 stocks to 1. Can Faye do it? I don't think so. Oh, she can unfortunately not. And Kaya and Koji taking game 2 very, very fairly, despite them, you know, they had about the same amount of damage. But Queen Nai had 550, Lin Fei having around 410-ish. This Koji had 460, and Kaya had 511-ish. So yeah, around the same amount of damage, but it was definitely blue team's favor because they were KO efficient. Okay, and Queen Nai not taking, you know, Lin Fei taking a lot of damage here, but Queen Nai trying to get something to help. But unfortunately, Koji is a complete anomaly because he didn't even progress. But Kaya found a great teammate for herself. Somebody with a bow. Somebody with incredible power too, because like I'm pretty sure these two teams didn't face off, but like, whether or not they faced off, this was insane. Recovery doesn't hit. Ground pound. There. Okay. Oh, cider. Whoa, Queen Knight's gonna die soon. Oh! Oh no! Oh, it's 3 stocks to 5! Oh, 4 stocks to 3 now. Queen Knight goes back to pick up the weapon. Or no, my bad, Lin Fei I think actually. Whoever it was. They went back to pick up the weapon. Immediately recognizing, okay, we should probably both have weapons here, okay. And then Faye trying not to overcommit on anything. Mostly going for combos. They're kind of just splitting them up very well. Then Faye with a good dodge there. Fortunately couldn't dodge the other one. Nai trying to get as many punishes as possible. Trying to take as much damage as possible. She has 2 stocks here. And definitely has to play this a lot better. Or definitely has to play the front line. Can't kill fucking Kaya, that's insane. Maybe it's just Kaya defense. Because like that's fucking insane. She should be dying there. She should be dying there. That's Nai with like 7 power. Oh my god, Kaya and Koji with a potential 4-stock victory. Kaya and Koji just, the double bow is insane. Oh, whoa. She still hasn't gotten a hit in. Not one. Not one singular hit. Down air, recovery, ground pound. I don't think she's ever made a comeback this big, chat. This will be a tall order, even for Nai, who just made a comeback to win. Like the thing about Red Team is they've always been in the lead at, like later throughout the game. Question is, can Queen Nai make the comeback or not? Because right now it's not looking that way. Oh, side light. Ooh. Oh, is that it? The Nair disarms. The Cider will do it. Kaya! She said, no, I am better, and I'm going to prove that. Because she just immediately, despite the 700 damage from Queen Nai, Lin Fei unfortunately doing 300, but Koji was 694, Kaya was 664. And, yeah, great damage, but we're finally going to see Fate and Orion. They shall return, finally. And guess who they'll be facing? Well, you know, just the people on screen. Nothing too special. Fate and Orion gonna be facing off against the people who just lost. Lin Fei and Queen Nai are gonna have to make another second run, losers bracket run, in order to get, you know, to win the tournament again. They're just gonna have to make the incredible run. They're going to have to make the legendary run, or else, you know, Naya and Faye are just not gonna make it. They're just not gonna win. If they lose right here, that'll be very unfortunate. Oh, and Queen Nai's gone. Faye or Orion actually. That means Faye did like not touch her at all. So just, I guess Faye was taking a lot of damage and neither, you know, touch. She forgot to touch. Okay, this is not looking good for blue team. I know they were coming off a loss, but like, come on, dude. You know, you're the 2nd seed. There's no way that every single team in, you know, there's no way that every single team that went top 8 is a fraud, except for 2. There's no way only 2 teams aren't frauds. That would be incredible. That would be unbelievable, because right now the only 2 teams that in top 8 that are on winner's side are Sentinel Cassidy, the 4th seed, and the 8th seed, who I can't remember off the top of my head who they are. Oh. That actually might be the Bothalla team. Let me check. No, it's the Nash Arcadia team. Oh, and Orion taking another stock. It's 2 stocks to 4, or maybe 2 stocks to 3 soon enough. Fate, heavily damaged here. Oh, and the side heavy coming out from Nai. They need to get this team combo on Orion right now. Oh, Orion using that Nair. He might not make it back. He doesn't. Okay. And now they just have to get another 2v1 in order to make this a lot more even. But now they're kind of doing it. But Orion makes it back, and in the nick of time. Even if they were able to take out Orion, Maya's gonna have to take a lot of damage for Faye here. Because if she doesn't, Faye might just die. Oh, that unlight does not look good for Lin Faye. The downer takes her out just like that. It's down to Queen 9 in the 1v2 once again. Cider. This might even be a harder 1v2 because there's a spear on the board. Oh, the end light interruption. Oh, counters it. Oh, Cider sends it far to the right. That's what I was talking about when I said spear. Oh, she reverses it because she whiffed. She whiff punished. Oh, but the Cider will take her out still. Unfortunately, Nia and Faye were not able to do it in time. Oh no, the second seed might be out of the tournament. We might actually see a team favorite just completely combust. And Lin Faye is not looking good at all. Lin Faye is not looking like she's the Lin Faye that we saw last tournament. Lin Faye is looking like probably like what one's Lin Faye would look like. I don't know if Lin Faye has played the ones, but if she has, that's what it looks like. Because I know for a fact Lin Faye has never been a household name in the 1v1 district. Because, yeah, she's not doing like good at all, like whatsoever. And Queen Nai always losing her stock first, and then Lin Faye. Oh, but Orion might have been committed. Nope, he makes it back just safe, just fine. Once again, 6 stocks to 4. And Queen Nai kills herself again! It's over. It's actually over. The Nai Faye dynasty that everybody wanted, it's over. There's no way. Like, Queen Nai's choking. Avidly, Queen Nai's being an avid choker right now. It's 3 stocks to 5. Previously 3 stocks to 6, but this is pretty much unwinnable. And I'm not just saying that because Queen Nai is the one on last stock. I'm saying this because this is pretty much unwinnable. Sure, this was the team that, you know, turned 3 stocks to 6 into 6 stocks in a row. But still, Queen Nai's gone. This is literally unwinnable. Queen Nai is choking. Queen Nai is... If this is what's going to happen in ones for Queen Nai, it's not looking bright for her future because... Yeah, if Lin Faye is being left in the 1v2 in the 1 stock, you know, in the 4 stock situation because Queen Nai can't stay on the God blessed board, this is... It's over. Dude, not even I can make this kind of comeback. Like, this is actually unwinnable. I don't even think a pro player could make this comeback. Because they actually interrupt and stuff, and the down sig will do it. And Fate and Orion will just take Nai and Faye out. That's 4 straight losses for Nai and Faye. And yeah, honestly, I think the saddest part about this is Lin Faye still did less damage in every game than Queen Nai. But right now, team that's coming back on is going to be the Plague Knight and the Cross. And they'll be going against a team that completely flipped the script in their loss. We're looking at Dusk and Thor. Wow, what a disgusting display. It's a disgusting turn of events. This is a horrendous turn of events from what happened previously. This is not at all what I was expecting. Oh my goodness, Thor's at the very bottom, but he makes it back okay. Unlike what we saw in the first losers bracket set. Oh, Caspian's gone, but it's a double KO. It's 5 stocks to 4. It's 5 stocks to 4. Oh, okay. What is going on? Oh, and the reversal turns into 3 stocks. Oh, it's 3 stocks to 3 on... It's 3 stocks on all sides right now because... Wow, Cross. Oh, 3 stocks to 2. Dusk and Thor oddly enough, they're in the back seat. This is not at all what we expected. At least if you saw the first set of losers, this is not at all what I would expect. Because, yeah, what I saw in the first set of losers was that well, Dusk and Thor were just dominating. They were literally just avidly, actively dominating. We're barely into the second round, this is barely the second game, second set of losers, and it's looking like the people that came in from winners really are the true winners, the true better legends. Because seriously, right now, it's insane. Oh, recovery. Okay, they can take out Caspian here. There is potential. They will. Thor just has to take every hit possible, imaginable. And so it's going to be a 1v1. Oh, but she's got the hammer. He's got the hammer versus unarmed. Oh, the down air whiffs. Picks up the gauntlets. Down air. Cider might do it. Yeah, Cider will do it. Doesn't have enough to make it back. Plague Knight. Able to get that. Wow, Plague and Cross. Turning out to be a better team than Plague and Amethyst. Well, I can't really say that because I'm pretty sure Amethyst is in winners still.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Yeah, Brent and Amethyst are still in winners, so I mean, they're both teams are just great. I think they both kind of benefited. Of course, Plague and Cross definitely not benefiting as much as they're in losers. There's ones in winners, but they could see each other in grand finals. That could be a grand finals matchup. They're not out of the tournament. Not yet, at least. Of course, red team, definitely more damage than this one. I think that definitely has something to do with the hammer of Thor being unleashed. And the Spear of Dusk. Don't ever sleep on Dusk's Spear. I'm so serious when I say that. Like, I'm not lying to you when I say that. Do not ever sleep on Dusk's Spear. This is the same spear that frauded Val's entire... This is a spear that derailed Val's entire Bothalla career. The one that reversed 3-stocked, then 3-stocked, then reversed 3-stocked Val. That's the exact same spear. Oh, he makes it back. Hold on. Blue team with a big lead in this game. Completely different from what happened in the first game. Kind of looking like... Ooh, Cross. Trying to turn it around again. Kind of looking like what happened to Razoth, where it started off in their favor. It didn't end in their favor. Of course, I could just be plainly wrong, Look to see, red team to shut me up. But right now, it's looking like blue team's just gonna win it. Oh, good stock from Plague Knight. But literally anything kills. Except for Unlight, but like Cider, Recovery, maybe even an Ensig right here kills. Recovery will definitely do it there. Light, Recovery will do it, just like I said. Dusk and Thor taking game 2 with the 2-star victory. Dusk with 759 damage. He's really out here to prove that he is the better one, but I'm pretty sure Scarlet and Ragnar are already out of the tournament, so that's not saying much. They are. It's Caspian and Jaeyoon, unfortunately.
3, 2,
For sure, we're going to game 3. Dusk is definitely like, yeah, I'm better than you, but his teammate's definitely better, I'll tell you that much. I'm not going to disrespect Scarlet and say that she's useless, but she had her off game of 200 damage, and then she had her on game, and then she had another off game, so I think you want to find a more consistent teammate than Scarlet, at least if you want to progress further. And to be honest, we might even see a Ragnar Dusk reunion if Thor and Dusk break up here. Because if you're still losing this early, I would definitely go back to my homie who, we got a top 5 with, because there were results there. There aren't really results here. like pretty much at all. So yeah, I would definitely stick to my teammate who I got a lot better with. So I think the very bottom line for Best is get 5th here, or at least top 8. I think if he gets top 8 with a new teammate, he'll be happy. And if Thor just gets past his mark, which was like what, top 16, he'll be happy. Because he made that with Jalo. So yeah. Oh, Surger. Nice. 4 stocks to 2 in blue team's favor. I mean, this could easily turn into 2 stocks to 2 because right now, I mean 3 stocks to 2 for now, but could turn into 2 stocks to 2 very quickly as Thor goes away, and this could even be 1 stock to 2 as Dusk is looking dead. Cross in his immaculate blasters play, keeping his team in the front seat the entire set through. The recovery isn't enough. Nair, double Nair, doesn't get the recovery. The side doesn't kill. Oh my god, Dusk is praying. Oh, that's gonna be it. Cross once again leading his team past the finish line. It seems like the side sig from Plague Knight will do it. Just like that, Dusk and Thor are out. So yeah. But once again, both of them doing 600 damage. Thor doing worse than Dusk once again in back-to-back games. So I think the moral of the story is we might see Ragnar Dusk again because both of them kind of losing very early on means that they might need each other more than they would like to admit. Of course, now we have another team that's looking a little scary. Because we actually have, what is the other team? Okay, we have Moonin and Taros. Great team here, but you know, we got Zariel and Nyx making their return after losing, unfortunately, to Thatch and Barraza, right, in a 2-1 loss. They're trying to prove, well, Zariel at least is trying to prove that he is a top player and not just, a one-trick wonder like pretty much the rest of top 8. Everybody in top 8 is trying to prove that. Nobody in top 8 has proved it yet. We've had 2 top 8 teams. Both of them proved that they weren't. Actually, no, we had 9 with Dusk and Thor. Basically, this is going to be the second time I see a top 8 team and they're trying to compete just to prove that they're not just one-trick ponies. Because the defending champion isn't even in, winner's side right now. It's only the second round. Okay. Oh, good stuff there. Next, definitely a great pickup for Zariel. I won't disrespect it because it was a great pickup. It was just more of the fact that they were constantly getting into, down 2 stocks deficits that kind of set them apart from Thatch and Barraza. Thatch and Barraza were setting themselves up perfectly every time, basically. You just can't download somebody when you only have 3 games to figure them out. And you only have 1 loss to figure them out as well. 4 stocks to 2, Moonin and Taros tearing them up. Clearly proving that, yeah, the ones, when you're both great at ones, maybe you're great at twos as well. Because right now, this stuff are looking better than what Diane and Tiff were cooking up, and what Moonin and Hattori were cooking up. So if I'll say one thing, it's definitely that this team is doing much better than what we've seen from both these players before. Obviously, Taros being in newfound territory, being past the first round at all. And looking at Moonin, who she's back in the second round. The thing is, can she make it even further? Can she progress even further? So far, it's looking like she can, because next is left in the 1v2 with red health. We've already seen her survivability beat Garbongo, and that recovery will do it, yeah. Just like that, Moonin clearly being the best player, having a lot of damage on her team, and I'm pretty sure 3 stocks on both sides. Unless I'm wrong and Taros had 4 stocks, I wouldn't be shocked if I was wrong. But that would still make Moon the better player in my eyes. Plus, she is the best. She is the highest seeded legend in 1 tier, so she's kind of got the highest placement out of everybody here. Not in 2s, but overall. She just got runner-up in 1v1, so she's definitely got to prove herself somewhere. You know, proving that she can also be a 2v2, you know, menace the way that Nye did would be great for her in rep. Oh, good save from Taros. See, that's just like that good knowledge that you get from understanding, like from being great at the game. And Taros gets first strike, we can pick out Nick's first stock as well. Oh, the answer gets interrupted again. Taros great at interrupting with these siders. Oh, but Moon still falls, unfortunately. Taros left in the 1v2 versus Zariel and Nyx. Oh, Nyx bumps her head twice. That's unfortunate, and he makes it back. Oh, spent some salt on that one. It's 5 stocks to 3, baby. It's a healthy 5 and a healthy 3. Oh, unhealthy 5 and unhealthy 3. I just realized Taros is basically dead. Right. Unhealthy 5 stocks to healthy 2. Okay, 4 stocks to 2, healthy on all sides. Less healthy for the red team, but they're the ones with the extra stocks. So can they put them to great use and get some damn damage done? Because if they can't, well, damn. That would really suck. They'll definitely put on the damage. Mooning goes out. Okay. Taros with a lot of siders, a lot of aggressive, powerful moves. This kind of works out perfectly for them. Because Moonen's able to set up the combo damage. Oh my, Nick's trying to take her out right there. But no, you gotta go. Kick. Moonen's still trying to take out her foe while Taros making it back. But yeah, pretty much. Oh, recovered isn't anybody. Dodges it. Side sig comes out. Not able to interrupt. Oh, Moonen's out of there. And it's a 1v2, but they're both heavily damaged. He has the weapon for heavily damaged folks. Question's gonna get a hit off. No, he cannot. Everything he does, he's just getting punished. Oh. Oh no, don't tell me they're gonna perfect stock him. Nope. He's gonna get the double sider. What a Chad. What an absolute Chad. Taros might actually be the better 2s player, because that's 780 damage going straight in to the bank. Oh my goodness. I think that might be it, because apparently Moon and Taros won the first set. Alright, hold on. Yeah, okay, Moon and Taros 2-0 the bracket, and move past Zariel and Nyx, who have also gone upset. That's 2 out of the top 8 eliminated just like that. Imagine these bots were all on medium. They probably were. Now that I think about it. My dumbass would probably do something like that. Okay, well, I'm heartbroken because the team that I had winning the whole thing this time, Team Ronix, well, they're going up against a team that I thought just, okay. You know what, no, I'm just using a different skin. I'm just using a different skin, yeah, we're just using a different skin. We are just using a different skin, I'm not doing it every time. Okay, well, the team that I had winning it all is now going to have to make the greatest losers bracket run that not even Nye could do. And funny enough, they were on that run because they got 3rd and almost reverse 3-0'd Queen Nye and Lin Fei. So they're going to have to make an even bigger, you know, tournament set than they, even bigger tournament than they did, because they'll have to reset the bracket, something that Queen Nye, just for reference, they're going to have to win about, let's say, in losers, say they win every set now, that's like 12 sets. I think. We'll start counting if they start winning, you know? Oh. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Oh. Asuri kind of like making Zariel be like, no, 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 no. You left me for a Scythe main. I left you for a Scythe main. I'm the better legend. Oh. Mortis makes it back. Yeah, Suri definitely happy because if she makes it past Team Moronics, who they were definitely not prepared to face, she can say that she's better because, you know, she was actually set up to be she was actually set as a lower seed than Zariel, despite her having incredible early on performances. Of course, she's better earlier on than she is later on. But this is Team Moronics we're talking about. Like, Team Moronics isn't just, you know, any old team. This is the top 3 team that almost, you know, that could have honestly won it all last time. That's the thing, like, oh, but that down air from Mordax, great move. Yeah, like, Team Moronics, of course, they're manhandling them like they're nobodies. But we're talking about Team Moronics. You're talking about the team that almost upset the bracket. Okay, this match still counts, but I have to turn back on tournament 2v2 maps because I completely forgot about even turning it on. So this match still counts because at one point this was a tournament 2v2 map, so suck it. But ooh, side sword. I can't just discredit the whole game because of that. Like, you know, of course that was a mistake on my part, but I'm not gonna penalize the bots. And it's like, oh yeah, you know, we could have won it. I'm just gonna let it rock, and tournament 2v2 will be put back on. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, Team Moronics making a comeback right now. Oh, couldn't get it. Just like one recovery or like one decisive side air will pretty much probably define how the rest of the set will go. Of course, this is a really close game, which means that the set will be close. And the ground pound will take out Mordax. Recovery will take him out in Mirage with 3 stocks there. 691 damage, 579, just like that. That is how you play together. So yeah, Moronics taking game 1, like I said. You know, Mordax and Asuri. Great team, but you're going against the top 3 team and a team that could have won it all last time. Like I said, like, I think they forced 5 against Zoe and Ember, so they did something not even Knight and Fate did. So yeah, these are the closest odd enough to winning because they kind of lost to both of them in 5, which means now that one of them is gone, they have less competition. Of course, that's if they're still good, because right now they're in losers, and that's how we want to be. Even though, yes, there are obviously teams that were formed that were much better this time. Doesn't change shit. Well, I didn't even see the signature come out. I literally didn't see the signature come out. Moritz just killed her. Okay. I don't know how I'm lagging on offline mode, but here we are. Oh, recovering. Okay. Another one. 5 to the dust. And just like that. 5 to 4. Oh, 4 to 4. Two Moronics. Overall with a slight deficit in damage. Yo, these guitars are piecing them up. Yeah, these guitars are disgusting. These guitars are filthy. Side sig doesn't kill, but it disarms, which is really important because she was piecing them up. Now they just need to let her off the sword because I'm pretty sure the sword is almost as dangerous, and she has basically has guitars primed for the next stock. Oh. Yeah, this is not good for Team Moronics at all. I was right, now it's 4 stocks to 2 in blue team's favor this time. Okay, Enlight won't kill. Oh, 150 on Sig Dad, Enlight will kill finally. They need to make Enlight a killing move again. That was so dumb. Down tick comes out. Like it literally sounds like it killed. Oh, I closed my eyes for a few seconds and Mordex is out. Red team might actually have this in the bag. Moronix might have actually just clutched this with that. I think it said Onyx dominating. I think I saw an X. And if that is the case, hats off to you, Onyx. Because, oh, Cider doesn't kill. That recovery will do it just like that. Moronix are moving on with a great clutch. But yeah, I closed my eyes for a few seconds because I'm starting to get tired. Despite a Suri doing 600 damage and Mordex did 552, the team that had less damage overall and was the team that won. Craziest part, Onyx had 6 stocks with only 507 damage. I mean, we saw, you know, Faye 390, but dude, 6 stocks, and you're like obviously responsible for most of them. Like, that's insane. That is incredible. How many sets left? 4. Okay, we're gonna push it. We're gonna push it all the way to 4 a.m. I've gone to 4 a.m. consistently pretty much this whole summer. We can do this. Another team that I didn't expect to see here in Wages bracket was Magyar and Volkov. I was kind of guessing them up for a minute. I was like, yeah, these guys are nice. But you want to know who else I was? You want to know who I wasn't guessing up? That it should have been? Isaiah and Ada. These guys were actually incredibly nasty and beat Tuscaloosan. Something I was not expecting at all. Like, Isaiah and Ada were not a team I had on my radar at all, and yet they beat one of the teams on my radar. Like, I was thinking, oh yeah, Tuscaloosan, they can top 8. You know, they have a chance to top 8. They're a great team. Like, Tuska's a great player. Obviously, I thought the same thing with Caspian. I think Tuska Caspian should have stayed, but that's not what the thing decides. Only the top 4 teams will, you know, like, only the top 4 overall teams of the last 2 tournaments will stay for the next. So, like, you know, Nye and Faye might not even stay. I'll probably make them stay just because, you know, one bad tournament, everybody has those. Like, even Sandstorm and Boomy have had bad tournaments. Despite Boomy being the 2's GOAT and it not being Sandstorm. Like, yeah, because of Sandstorm, they, you know, he 3-peated. But, like, without Sandstorm, he still had 2 other big 2's tournament wins. One with Remy, of all people. I'm not saying that Remy is a terrible player, I'm just saying Remy never really amounted to anything after that. And one with Snowy, who so far hasn't really been proving much outside of Piece of 2's play. Like, I genuinely, I've seen experience placed higher more recently than I have Snowy in ones. Like, I don't think Snowy, like, I think Snowy's fallen out of his prime already, because, like, back in 2021 and 2020, he was doing great. He was, like, you know, able to challenge Sandstorm for the title, and, like, in any championship. Like, in his rookie year, he got 3rd at BCX, I'm pretty sure, on Zol. But this year, forget that. Oh, side take comes out. 3 stocks to 2. Isaiah and Ada actually in the lead. How'd they know? It's oddly to me, but honestly I don't know what to expect anymore because upsets have happened. And it's honestly more likely in this tournament that an upset happens over, you know, the team over a higher seed actually, you know, winning. Like, at this point, just place your bets on the lower seed because, or, well, maybe speaking too soon because the 13th seed looks like they might actually be able to do it. Magyar and Volkov actually, oh, what a cider. So yeah, Magyar and Volkov actually still take game 1 because of the relatively high defense. But yeah, it just feels like, it's like, what, 6 defense and then 9 defense. Like, really high defense and high defense and then really high decks and then still like low dex, but it works. Because both of them have low speed and low stamina. Or low speed and low strength. But like that low key works because one has heavy. They both have heavy weapons. This thing. They both have high like kill ratio weapons. So yeah, I don't even pay attention to the damage in that game. I might actually have to check that because like if these guys get farther than they are going right now, this is gonna be one of the games I'm actually reviewing. Just regardless for damage. Okay. Oh, there. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Kind of just trying to figure out who's gonna die first, because there's 3 legends on red, and one of them's on 2 stocks, so Oh, and Ada falls first. 6 stocks to 3, this is big. 5 stocks to 3, this is still really big. 5 stocks to 3, but Volkov is disarmed. Oh, 4 stocks, 3 stocks to 3, immediately tied up. The damage though on Isaiah, I mean Isaiah's just been acting like he's not damaged at all, basically. Man does not take damage. Oh, what a 3-piece. And they recover from Volkov, able to finish off that stock. 3 stocks to 2, but it's definitely a lot bigger of a difference than, 1.6 stocks to 3. Oh, but he got saved. I think he would have made it back regardless, but I'm gonna say he got saved. Oh.